Oil spill by BP has left tar balls all over the sea. So don't go swimming down in the south unless you want tar balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Swim in the ocean, you'll have balls in your mouth. Go ahead! Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Right now! Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth.
What's up? Boochcast fans, listeners across the internet, radio waves. This is Vinny Bucci, aka The Booch, and this is that time again, once again, yet again for the Boochcast. What's up, everybody? It is Friday, October the 21st, 2016. It is high noon, and today's show is an interesting one for many reasons. One, Desmond is going to be here today, but he is running a little late for reasons that are acceptable. In fact, from the feeling of that motion thing, I believe Desmond is probably here now. So we should expect him soon. I've already left the door unlocked so he could just come right up the stairs and hop into the seat. But there is some things I'm going to be talking about today here on the show, or I thought I was going to be talking about today here on the show. But with Desmond coming in, I might just hold it off till later. But there are some things I will need to. And here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the man has arrived. He's got his guitar. He's got his luggage. He's rocking the Deadpool jacket. Okay.
Deadpool jackets.
Deadpool shirts. Yes, in all his Deadpool glory, ladies and gentlemen. He is here. He was running a little late, but he has a great reason as to why. I'll let him explain that. Of course, he is a singer-songwriter. He does work during the day also as a groundsman. He has joined the Ball Club for Men, and I'm excited for him to tell you guys his big news. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Boochcast, Desmond.
Hello, fuckers.
All right, man. So, what's the big story you got for the audience?
Well, last night I was actually about to crash out, ready to get a hold of ready to get ready for the morning, and I go one last Facebook run because that's what I do. I get on Facebook. I'm laying in bed like I should be sleeping, but so I see my buddy says he needs some help. Basically, he says he needs somebody to pick him up early ass in the fucking morning take him to a mechanic shop so that he can drop off a fucking alternator, get it rebuilt so that he has a way to get to work tonight.
Okay.
Fine, I do it. I tell him that I'd rather go there at night, crash there, than have to get up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning and drive to pick him up.
Yes.
He was reasonable.
Alrighty.
So, I crashed over there, and he's one of my old friends from when I was playing at Good Old Days, and he's a musician himself. He does more writing and he does more writing of original songs than anything.
Okay.
He doesn't play a whole lot of covers like I do. But anyway, I'm working with him. I'll just play this morning. I take him to go drop off that damn alternator. He buys me breakfast, and then we make our way to. And then we have to go pick up the alternator back because apparently they can rebuild a fucking alternator in like a period of like an hour and a half. Renew.
Okay.
But they rebuilt the alternator. We went and picked it up. I got him back to his place, and I had a little bit of time before having to come down here. And I play a couple songs on guitar, and I play one that you guys have heard me play. I played New Hometown, an original.
Yes.
And he says, he's listening to it, and he says, I can hear other instruments in that song in my head. Do you have time to record this? Can you play a run through? So I end up playing. First, we have to do 3 takes. The first take is just a guitar take. Then we did 2 vocal takes so that he can edit, make sure you get good parts for both.
Yeah.
And he's going to take those 3 tracks that we set up.
Yeah.
Along with adding other instruments and sound effects and cleaning up the audio. And he is mastering the song. It was my very first mastered, fully completed song.
Holy shit. That is awesome.
Yeah, and he's gonna. It's like he's talking about possibly putting in some background vocals, which would be awesome. In which case, if he does that, then I'll credit him in the song. Obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either way, he produced the damn shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So I'm wait. It's like he was really he was feeling the song inside. He wanted to master it.
That is awesome, man. It's really cool. So, do you know when it'll be done?
It depends on him. He works a busy schedule and does all kinds of other stuff. So this is just going to be a little side project for him.
Okay.
So it could be a couple of days. It could be a couple of weeks. It depends on how much time he has to put aside for it.
Absolutely, yeah. But definitely when you get the whole mastered edition, obviously we'll play it here. Let me know. We'll play it here, man. That's good. That is awesome. And as a fellow entertainer, I approve that tardiness. I approve that completely. I understand that. Like, dude, he was telling me on the phone, like, I can't turn that opportunity down. I would be shocked if you turned that down. I understand completely, dude. Like, that is a valid reason if I've ever heard one.
This is the funny thing. He's one of those people who he plays a lot of. He does a lot of drums. He's got probably 7 different types of drums, plus an electric drum kit, so he can hook it up to a computer and get proper sounds for an electric drum kit.
Yeah.
But he's listening. He's like, I can hear it. And here's like, it's a bass, maybe a guitar, maybe a lead guitar riff, some piano, some wind chimes in the back of here, about here. I'm like, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I just hear my guitar.
That's all I heard too. I'm like, I hear all these other things.
He says, I hear bass. I was like, but he's like, no drums on this one. I'm like, I'm looking around and like, obviously he can put the bass in there with a little computer keyboard he's got. Yeah, he's got the fucking keyboard that plugs into his computer, and he can put in bass with that. He can put in. It's like. He can do the wind chimes with sound effects the same way.
Yeah.
but it's just it's like he's sitting there, but I'm like looking around. He's got bongos. He's got the fucking electric drum kit. He's got all these fucking drums, and he's so proud of. He's like, no drums in this one.
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, it doesn't. It's kind of a slow song. It doesn't really need a drum.
Well, I mean, even if there's a lot of slow songs with very simple drums patterns, and he could do something with it. It would work. I know him well enough. It would work. But yeah, it was really cool. And he's also talking about the possibility because I played in second as well, and he's talking about the possibility of mastering that.
Oh, that's awesome. And those are always good, man. Like you could, if you master these out, you could pretty much come out with a CD.
If I could come out with a 4 to 8 track disc, that's a demo. That's something I can send out to record companies.
Yeah.
And I don't have a band that actually plays this music the way that he's mastering it, but I send that out and I can use studio bands to work with, and I can start auditioning touring bands if I get signed, I can audition for a touring band.
Yeah, and I'm sure that your friend will come in and try to help you find the right guy, right?
Well, my friend, he's not a very social person. He doesn't know a whole lot of other people as far as that kind of thing goes. He does this more for stress release, really calm. It helps. It just makes him feel better.
Okay.
He's not pursuing it as a career of any kind.
I know.
So it makes a big difference.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I didn't expect him to go on the road with you or anything, but I was just saying, like, if you needed help finding the right people to play the song, I'm sure he would sit in and be like, okay, maybe he could play it that way just to kind of help.
Here's the thing with the audition. If I was going to audition a band to actually deal with it, first thing, I'd have a sit-down interview. And that sit-down interview wouldn't be me sitting there questioning you about everything. It'd be me sitting there talking to you and seeing if we mesh.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And it's like, look, yeah, you could be the fucking greatest drummer in the goddamn world, but if you're an asshole and I don't like you, it ain't gonna work.
Exactly. Because that takes you farther than people think.
It's like, I'm just saying, Pat Benatar did not have the greatest guitarist in the world, but she's one of the most famous musicians of the 80s, especially female-wise.
Yeah.
Why? Because they went well together.
Yeah. Yeah. They were, because the chemistry is everything in a band.
Yeah, so it's like, and I would love to have a lead guitarist because I'm no lead guitarist. I could play the hell out of some rhythm. I could strum the hell out of a guitar. But that's about as far as it goes.
Fair enough.
I can pick out chords. If I'm playing within chords, I can pick out shit. I can learn individual riffs. I'm not very good at writing riffs, but I can learn riffs.
Yes.
It's like if you hear a riff on anything I wrote, it's because everything on that is I put this hand goes into a form of a chord. This hand's just picking within those chords, and it sounded good.
Yeah, that was something that I actually heard Stephen Lynch say when he does his stand-up. He said I don't even really know 4 chords on this guitar, and I just mix and match them, and I have a song.
Let me show you something real quick. Okay, let me pull this out. I'm sure you've seen the video where they take it's like every fucking pop song out there today and plays the same fucking 4 chords.
I think you might have posted a video like that on Facebook, like not necessarily you made, but one that you shared.
And here's the thing. Keep in mind, they have different keys. Like some will be higher, some will be lower, but the same progression is consistently used nonetheless. So it's like, and here's why. Look, here's the chords. Oh, rock me, mom, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mom, any way you feel. Hey, mom, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. All right. Now, And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45, swimming through the ashes of another night. No real reason to accept the way things have changed. Staring down the barrel of 45. Now, of course, with that song, it's picked, and that's so you don't notice that shit. But it's the same goddamn chords.
Exactly.
Or we can go with here. I'll start on a different chord instead of starting on the G. I'll start on that E minor 7. All right.
All right.
So. All right. I'll just change the rhythm. Excuse me. I'll start on the same chord. Where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I gotta be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world.
Wow.
Same chords. Or you can't listen to country music and not know this one. Baby, a song you made me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down backwards, 4 top sides in the middle of every little farm town with you and this brand new Chevy with a lift kit will look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Baby, you a song you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Now in that case, I changed the order of the chords, but I still use the same fucking 4 chords.
Exactly.
So when they say that any song could be played that way, now look, I'm gonna put this capo up here. Use the same finger positions, okay? But up here instead of down there. All right. And here's one that you might not know. This one is a little more obscure, but it's you like Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, love Taco Bell, man.
Have you ever heard of Dylan Scott?
No.
I first heard of Dylan Scott before he was famous because he was one of those. Taco Bell had a video of him up on the fucking TVs. I guess he had some kind of a deal with them or whatever.
Okay.
But here's one of his songs. Same 4 chords, just moved up to the third fret.
Okay.
Never seen a tan look so good. Sunshine treating you like you should. You gotta know the kind of glow you're giving off. Baby, that's dangerous. Waiting hair blows in the wind. Takes me to heaven and back again. Windows down, we're riding round. I bet you don't know what I'm thinking of. Girl, you make me feel like whoa. Spinning me out of control. Every little movie you're making, driving me wild, and you know what I'm saying. Hey, shoot another smile my way, making this boy go crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Same chords. All right, now look. I'm going to switch it up on you for a second.
All right.
I'm going to once again, we're going to stick with the same chords. I got to remember which one it starts on, but it's the same fucking 4. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. That's alright, because I love the way. I love the way. I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now it's a steel night in my windpipe. I can't breathe, but I still fight when I can't fight. As long as the wrong feels right, it's like I'm in flight. High off of love, drunk from my hate. It's like I'm huffing pain. The more I suffer, the suffer. Yeah, I can't fucking do it.
I suffocate.
Eminem's not easy. Fuck you. Actually, I can do that song if I have the lyrics in front of me, but I have to be reading them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, same fucking 4 chords.
Yeah, the whole the purpose of this was not if you could sing a song. It's the 4 chords thing.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a pass on that one.
And it's like I can do it with old songs and do it with new ones. For example, because look, here's the chords. Actually, that one doesn't. That one actually throws in an A. You know how it works. Yeah, that's the same. I mean, that one uses an A instead of a. That one uses an A instead of a C. But otherwise, it's the same fucking 4 shit. Most songs do that. They use the same basic progressions. And I know it's like, yeah, people are like, well, no wonder music today sucks. They've been doing it forever. It's nothing new.
It's nothing new.
I mean, Nirvana was the fucking worst of it. Okay. Yeah, you want to sit there and fucking pick on Nirvana? Fucking use the same fucking 4 power chords in every one of their songs.
It's yeah. The formula didn't change. Just the artists and the music.
Here's the thing: is the most popular music did it, and I understand. The reason being,
Why?
it was fucking easy.
Yeah. If there's an easy way to do something, someone's gonna do it.
Don't get me wrong. There are great fucking songs that are extremely complicated that use a lot of chords. Like, for example, look, this is known as far as the 70s goes, this right here is the #1 most chord changes in a pop song.
Okay.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my... Well...
Dude, literally, that is something you could do like in the middle of your set to just get some laughs in the crowd. Like, oh my god.
Wait.
Cold wind in my... I was about to say something. You were just like, wait. It's like you beat me to it. Oh, that was brilliant. I guess
And remember, he's the one who's paid to be a comedian.
Well, we can't all have guitars.
Sure you can. This right here, $100 guitar. You can get it for $125 usually.
Okay.
I got it cheap. I don't know how I'll fucking manage that, but usually you can get this guitar for $125. They're not that fucking expensive to get a decent one.
Wow, 125?
Yeah, $125. I've had this for fucking 4 years. It still sounds fucking phenomenal.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Actually, this one's 25 fucking years. This thing is getting old. Now, keep in mind this is an enamel top. It's not full solid wood, so it doesn't put out the same sound. But it's a fucking good guitar.
Oh, it's good. It's been playing very well.
It doesn't rattle a whole lot. I mean, as far as
I did hear a little bit of rattling inside.
That's not the guitar.
Oh, that's not the guitar?
No, there's a pick in there.
Oh. I knew that.
That's my lucky pick. It's been chewed on to hell. It stays in the guitar.
Okay, fair enough.
As a matter of fact, when I get a new guitar, it will come out of this guitar and go in the new guitar.
Okay, cool.
That pick will forever stay in my guitar.
Oh, yeah. You got to have a lucky charm like that.
And then if one day if I make it famous and I decide to retire and there's a big fucking contest for like a private concert with me or something like that, that will be like the grand prize. I'll go to the prize like, look, this right here signed. I'll get somebody to fucking put a certificate of authenticity. That guitar, that pick has been in my guitar since fucking 2015, and it will stay there.
And it will stay there.
But yeah, I mean, it's like in people's ways, like most songs don't sound that simple. That's because they do stuff like this. They're like, they'll add in a little riff, but it's still played within the goddamn chord. Just check it. Just watch my fingers real quick. Back to the E minor, to the D/F sharp, to the C at 9. Which really is just playing the G. Which is that riff is just walking down the G instead of actually playing the G. So yeah, that's most music. Of course, New Hometown, it's funny. It's like most songs can be played with just 4 chords. Yeah, they could. New Hometown's played with 2.
2?
2. The entire song is C and A minor. As a matter of fact, check this shit out. Check this shit out.
All right.
When I'm playing it, now, I can play it. That right there, that was all played within A minor. There was no chord change in there. Then there's my chord change. Check the actual chord change. If you watch my fingers here,
yeah.
There's my A minor. And one finger moves.
That is amazing.
The only difference is I do slight variations on the chords. I take that A minor, I pick up on the pointer finger, hammer on it. And then put a pinky down on that same string. So if you're strumming it, then when I do the C, all I do is take off that middle finger, hammer it on. Take off the pointer finger, hammer it on. Nothing.
That's amazing.
So it's like people like stuff's gotta be so it's gotta be hard. It sounds so complicated. It's not. It's not. It's a matter of taking the time to learn a handful of chords. If you can take the time to learn that and then learn to finger pick, you can play most anything.
That is awesome. That is amazing, most definitely. And dude, like I said, I can't wait to see the mastered version of this song. It's gonna be amazing, and it's a great music lesson out there for anybody that want to know what's going on. In fact, what we're gonna do right now is we'll take a break here. We'll play New Hometown. Because if there's anybody out there that hasn't heard this song yet, which I'd be shocked at this point because we played it quite a lot here on the Boochcast. So, and when we get back, we're gonna talk about something very big that's been going on. Desmond talks me into a lot of things, and he talked me into something recently, and we're going to discuss that when we get back. So you guys sit tight, and we'll talk to you guys right after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be alright. here on my bed. Seen a million blows and goes. Just kept falling through the cracks. Everyone just overlooked me. Was the only one who knew that the music made my heart beat. And somehow it got me through. On the long road tonight. Yeah, I'm walking on alone. Yeah, my love will be alright. I have to make it on my own. There's a step along the way. People try and bring you down. I'm on a long road trying to find my new ocean. People come and people go. There's only one thing that stays true. In the end, we all will die. But how you live is up to you. Oh, it shows may be a hard one. But at least I've had some fun. Mistakes have been my good times. But in the end, what's done is done. On a long road tonight. Yeah, I'm walking alone. Yeah, I'm gonna be alright. I have to make it on my own. Every step along the way. People try and bring you down. On the long road tonight. Trying to find my new hometown. On the long road tonight. Trying to find my new hometown.
Hello, and welcome back to the Boochcast. During the break, we played the song "New Hometown," which is the original version before the mastered version comes out at a later date. And of course, that was done by the one and only Mr. Desmond Dagenhart over here. And if you want to hear more of Desmond's music, you can go to facebook.com/Desmond Dagenhart. You can click there, like the page, follow along all the progress, check out all the music, the songs, music videos, and of course, if you have a song request, I believe you're still taking song requests.
I'm always taking song requests. I do not make promises of when they will get out. Some days, if I already got the song in my reservoir, I can record it and put it up, and that takes all of like half an hour.
Yeah.
If I don't know the song, if I've never heard of the band, and I've got to do some fucking research, it might take a little longer.
Absolutely.
There are rare occasions, like these last couple weeks, where I had last week, I believe, or the week before, I learned how to play "Here's to Us" by Hailstorm, and I played that on the Boochcast.
Yes, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that took me all the week. That took me a couple days to learn because this song just touched me. It is one that I got so into it, and then this past week, actually, I learned a new song because it's the same thing. It caught my attention, and I had to learn it. So I do take song requests, and now I will say, if I absolutely loathe the song, if I listen to it, if there's nothing that I can come savor from, if I don't like the lyrics, if I don't like it, I'm probably not gonna learn. I'm not gonna sit here and promise you that I will, but I will give every song I get a request of at least a chance. And as long as I don't hate it, I will take the time to learn it, put it up. I can't promise I'll ever play it again, but
yes,
I will take the time to try to put it up.
Yeah. And you might put a little disclaimer saying this is the one and only time you're going to hear this, and then boom, play it.
Well, I was like, I know how to play a Lady Gaga song.
Impressive. Which one?
Poker Face. Now, I don't play Lady Gaga's version.
Yeah. It's just like with Bad Blood. You didn't play Taylor Swift's version.
Well, the difference is with Poker Face, I actually there's another artist that I learned their version of.
Okay.
The song. Chris Daughtry, actually.
Daughtry?
Yes.
Played Poker Face? Oh, shit.
He did it on an acoustic guitar and just fucking sang the hell out of it.
Wow. That is impressive. Like,
let me see. I don't think I still have it on my ultimate guitar, but I learned to play. It was a fun song. It was every now and then I play. But I was like when I played, I said, "This is the one and only Lady Gaga song I will ever learn."
Exactly. And of course, if you want to hear more music from Desmond, go to facebook.com/Desmond Dagenhart, DesmondDagenhart. Like him on Facebook. Like I said, you can follow the progress. You can check out the music videos that are up right now. He's got Eye of the Tiger up there. He's got his blending of the Rising Sun. What he does a song Rising Sun and blends the version of the Animals and Bob Dylan just together. And then he's also got his cover of Kiss by Prince, which was a tribute to him. And of course, Chris Stapleton, Nobody to Blame. Oh, and my personal favorites up there, Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. My personal favorite.
All right, now because I mentioned it, I've got to play it. Let me see, where's it?
All right.
That's just another chorus. I can back out of that. I just need to make sure I got enough that I can see all the goddamn shit on here. All right, here we go. I can do it right. That'll work. I wanna hold her like they do in Texas, please. Oh, don't let me hit 'em, baby. Come on, stay with me. Looking intuition, play the cards with spades to start. After she's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on her heart. Oh, 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 oh. I'll get her heart, show what I got. Oh, 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 oh. I'll get her heart, show what I got. Can't read mine, no, you can't read my poker face. Can't read mine, no, you can't read my poker face. I wanna roll with her, a heart that we will be. A little gambling, it's fun when you're with me. Russian roulette's not playing without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it ain't rough, it ain't fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll get a high, show what I got. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll get high, show what I got. Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. She's gone like nobody. Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. She's gonna let nobody. Poker face, oh, poker face, my poker face. Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. She's got me like nobody.
That is awesome. Love it. Fantastic. That again, that's a great version of Poker Face. Like, I like that. Like, that's one of those things where you can actually take a song that most people probably go, "Are you kidding me?" and you turn into something amazing like that.
What one was it? It's like my version of "Sexy," and I know Noah Guthrie's version. I did not do that version. Noah Guthrie did. Don't fucking try to talk to me. No, but anyway, I do Noah Guthrie's version of "Sexy," and I know it. But Noah Guthrie's also got a version of "Sexy Back."
Yeah,
by Justin Timberlake, and I will tell you, if you guys have never heard of Noah Guthrie, go just type in "Sexy Back" Noah on YouTube. You will be absolutely in awe of what he does to this song.
Yeah, we will definitely play that song at a later. That's definitely a song we'll save for a later date, but we're definitely going to play it. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, after that fantastic song, there's a big topic to talk about. And last week when we were on here, Desmond and I had a discussion about a particular show called Gotham. Desmond was in a situation where we were going to watch something on Netflix, and like I said, he wanted to pitch the show Gotham to me. Like I said, when he initially pitched the show to me as an idea to watch, I first thought, okay, this is not going to be fun. I'm not going to enjoy this. This is going to suck. There's no Batman. There's no Batman. The bad guys aren't bad guys yet. Why the hell would I want to watch this? He says, trust me. Next thing you know, I'm wasting away in front of the couch, binge watching 2 seasons, and I'm keeping up with season 3. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything about it. But I really wish you were watching season 3. I want to talk about it so badly, but I won't.
We can watch. You've got it all on demand downstairs.
It's on demand, yeah.
We can watch season 3 and get caught up tonight.
Cool, love it. Like the sound of that. Now, so afterwards, Desmond was staying over. Desmond, after the Boochcast, we were playing 2K17, which I have much to learn about this game.
Oh, I found out why I was giving you trouble reversing.
Okay.
All right. The game has a mechanism in it where it's a momentum mechanism to make it more like real WWE, where you don't just go back and forth where everybody reverses everything back and forth over and over again. I mean, if you do get to the point where at the very beginning you're reversing, it doesn't affect it. But if one person starts getting dominating and gets the taunts in and at the right time and hits the moves, you'll see a little green meter with a plus sign on one person, and a little yellow meter with a minus sign. If both of those are there, until they drain, the person with the minus sign can't reverse.
Okay, now we're making a little bit of sense here. Which I was wondering what that thing was.
Because you noticed that I was giving me some trouble on occasion as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't that the reverses were fucked up. It's that it's a new mechanism 2K put in to make it more like real wrestling.
I want to kill 2K. I really do.
You should love it because it makes it more. It's like a simulation of a real. It makes it more fun.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's true. It was frustrating at the time because I hit the button. I hit the button. and I know how to reverse, because in 2K16 we literally countered each other 15 times in a match. Like, he reversed something, I reversed something, he reversed something, I reversed something. And yes, Desmond has kicked my ass a lot in 2K16, but I've kicked his ass back, so I know I'm not this terrible. Like, I'm thinking of 2K17. Okay, look, I know I'm better than this. I know I can kick his ass. How am I not kicking his ass? Like, I was so mad because I'm like, I beat you in. We'll play like 10 matches. I'll win at least 5 of them max. You know, I win. I've won. It's like, I know I can win this. This is not.
He wins somewhere between 50 and 70%. No, 30 and 50%. I win between 50 and 70%.
Yes. So it's not like it's Braun Strowman beating up the Mile High Trio over here. It's at least this is
okay. Obviously, Braun Strowman's doing the thing with Sammy right now.
Yes.
But do you want to see the no chin music hit Braun Strowman?
The no chin music.
You know that's what they're fucking calling that, right? The jobber, what's his name? The very popular jobber that's been working with Dean Ambrose.
James Ellsworth?
Yes, him. His finishing move is the fucking no chin music. He used it on AJ Styles in their fucking championship match.
I know. Well, Strowman's already beaten James Ellsworth. That's how Ellsworth debuted.
I know.
But it would have been awesome to see that.
Can you imagine he's like, Ellsworth's getting popular, so he goes back to face Strowman as a fucking
as an established wrestler now.
And he hits him with like no chin music. And Braun Strowman like stumbles for a second, but then kind of like looks at him like, what the fuck was that?
And he's like, the hell? And he just beats his ass.
And then hits him with a reverse choke slam, and that's the end of it.
That would have been funny as hell. He would get that instant pop where it looks like he's gonna fall, and then he just goes, what? Like he kind of leans against the ropes, bounces off the ropes, grabs him, hits a reverse choke slam, something like that, where the momentum pushes him back.
He's like, yeah, I think it's like he takes a step back, and then he's like, popping the jaw, and like, you fucking little pipsqueak.
Yeah. It's like, I was gonna be nice, but I can't be nice now. It's like it would be funny as hell. But yeah, so we're playing 2K17 and not doing as well as I normally would. So anyway, and like I said, we talked about it. We talked about it already. I will say, like, if you're not playing Falls Count Anywhere, you're wasting your time with this game. Let me just make that very clear. Falls Count Anywhere is the only match that should be played in the minigame version. We played Hell.
In all fairness. Last Man Standing
was fun too. I'll give you that.
Still do that in the same way.
True, yeah.
And there's a couple of other matches, I believe, as well.
If you're not playing a match that involves you going to the backstage area, you might as well not play the game at all. That's really the whole reason to do this game. I've said that. And do you have a full review of the game you want to share?
Dude, I'll say this. The career mode, I've heard about some glitches with the career mode. I haven't run into them yet. So I will let that go. I've seen a lot of glitches from on YouTube and Facebook. And
you see the one where Styles trips and hits, where Styles falls into the ladder and the ladder flies out, hits the referee, and he goes flying off the screen?
No,
dude, there was one where like Styles, I think, tripped or something. Or he goes to pick up the ladder, or like someone throws him, and he like falls onto the ladder, and the ladder goes flying off. Like it's leaning right here on the ring, and it just flies off, and the ladder goes flying into the ring. It hits the referee, and the referee goes flying off the screen.
I haven't seen that, but I've seen. But my favorite one is somebody was facing Triple H, right? They climbed up and they were in the backstage area, and they climbed up on that damn like chest thing to do a flying move off of it.
Yeah.
Well, they don't make it. Instead, they hit that that stand that you can pick up.
Yeah.
They hit that. That stand flies up, it catches Triple H in the head, and basically drags him across the rest of the stage, across the rest of the backstage area. And it was like Triple H has got his ass kicked by a fucking rolling stand.
Oh my god!
I've seen some funny. I watched one where the referee hit hit some kind of a move on the on one of the players, I'm just like, well, that's unbiased. That's completely unbiased decision work right there.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't know Dean Ambrose was was an option for the for the referee here. I mean,
exactly.
I was like, when Triple H was a referee, and everybody's like, if people bring in weapons, like, wait. You can't use that weapon. I can't see you. He turns around. I can't see you. Use it.
he's like, oh, as you were. or like when James Ellsworth tapped out and Dean's like, oh, on his phone. Which I thought, I'm sorry, that's the funniest shit in the world to me. I love that. He's like, he takes a call, so Ellsworth uses an opportunity to tap out from the pain. And Dean's like, yeah, really? No way. It was so amazing. So anyway, we were playing 2K17.
And back to my.
Oh, sorry, you were going back to the
review. Anyway, I've been playing the career mode, and I played a little bit of other stuff as well. One of the things I absolutely love about this game is I've been playing the career mode, and I will say this: I still have been completely fucking unable to do badly enough. I replayed this start. I started a new career mode with to try to create Azrael.
Yeah.
And I found a flaw. I can't even force myself to suck enough to make it to NXT. And I'm seeing it's like I'm on a couple of wrestling groups on Facebook, and I'm seeing these posts where people are like, "I'm still stuck on NXT. I didn't even get to go to NXT. How the hell you suck so bad that you can't even that you can make it to NXT when I can't?"
It's like so basically you can't lose enough or suck enough. No matter what you do in that ring, you're going to the main roster.
Well, me.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I think I have to lose against Samoa Joe, but it's just not in me to lose. Something else. The authority stuff now is no longer just stuff that happens in match. One of the is the authority. You have to check the authority before you go to the card, because if you don't, you can miss something. Like the authority says, attack Neville during his entrance. It's like, I couldn't check that in my match. I couldn't do that. Fuck.
So I could have attacked Neville and.
But you can't. Once you start the card, you can't go back to say, okay, I'm going to attack Neville.
Yeah.
You have to set it up before you actually activate the card.
Okay.
So you have to. It's like that pissed me off because I found out. I was like, shit. Oh well. Because if you continually do the authority missions, you continue as you do enough of them in a row, you get bonuses. You get extra. You get extra experience for doing it every week, for helping the authority every week.
Okay.
So it kind of threw me off. And so yeah, I love the game. There are some glitches, but you know what? People, stop bitching. The game's did a lot of stuff. It's still a step up from last year's game.
Yeah.
And I was like, 2K is making the game, and that's what they should be doing. They should be focusing on making the game better than last year's game.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
They got a bigger roster. They stopped you from having to have two different fucking kinds of experience to do shit in the game.
Yeah.
In your career mode, you only have to get one. You no longer have to get a shit ton of fucking experience to do that shit. You can get your experience outside of career mode. Because any match you play single player gives you that experience. You get 5 stars. You get so much of that current video game currency.
Yeah.
They did a lot of stuff to make it to where people aren't having to fight so hard to do everything they want to do.
Yeah.
And that was something that people were complaining about. And so the 2K has stepped it up, and people need to stop bitching. I can't. People are like, this game sucks. No, you're just a bitch.
Exactly.
It's like, look, if you don't like the product, stop fucking buying into it.
Yeah, it's like people they like to complain for no reason and don't see the positive in anything. It's like, this game is terrible. It's like,
this show is horrible. The fucking show was great. You just didn't like the outcomes of the matches.
Yes. And I'm guilty of that sometimes. There are times where Desmond will tell me that match is amazing. No, it sucked. And that's what I'll say. Because I just didn't like the finish of the match. Like,
It's like, look,
they're like, this match is match of the year. I'm like, the fuck it is.
let's remember something here. You go back. It's like you go back 2 years from now, right? You're gonna look back at matches that had you're not gonna fucking remember who won. You're gonna remember, dude. You should have seen John Cena versus Kevin Owens. Dude, you should have seen Bo Dallas make his return as this more aggressive motherfucker.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna remember who went.
Speaking of which, you remember how much I hated Bo Dallas.
Yes.
I love his new character.
I
Absolutely fucking love it.
Oh, I do too.
And I think the biggest part is he doesn't squeak anymore.
He doesn't squeak anymore. I know. That's what's great. Like now he's less smiling and now he's just more aggressive, and it's like that's the Bo we needed to see from the very beginning.
And I will say this: people are saying he should join the Wyatt family. He's Bray's brother. No, you stupid son of a fucking bitches. No. He's got his own thing going for him, and he does not fit the Wyatt family bill.
He doesn't. Plus, he doesn't have a beard, and I don't want to see Bo Dallas grow a beard. That would just be weird.
And they got another indie girl, another girl from the indies that they're in talks with about making Sister Abigail.
Who?
Fuck! I saw the post on Facebook. I don't remember, but there's another. It's once again, it's nothing's official, but they're in talks.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not even 100% sure if I shared it or if somebody fucking shared it and I just liked it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see it. No, I don't think it's here.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago that I saw it, but I was like, but it was fucking awesome. And the girl, yes, she was pretty, but she had that dark, like even her smile had a dark look to it.
Yeah.
And you're like, you put her in the right outfit and put her with Bray Wyatt, and oh my god,
she could pull off the Sister Abigail.
I've never seen her cut promos, but honestly, she wouldn't have to. Bray could do 90% of that.
Yeah,
she'd have to do a little bit. She'd have to do a little bit of showing that he's following her. But hell, he could say most of it. They could come in on. They could just show clips of her. There it is.
That's her.
That's
Mary
her.
Dobson.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit! I like it already. Rumor has the Wyatt family will finally be joined by Sister Abigail. WWE announced on Wednesday that 3 new names had signed with them, and one of the 3 wrestlers is a young lady on the indie circuit as Crazy Mary Dobson. In the official press release, WWE announced that Dobson 23 has 5 years of professional wrestling experience under her belt and has toured the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Europe, and even Japan. Her prefix crazy due to her horror and gore-like gimmick, which from the looks of it, she pulls off rather smoothly and has already done the same in NXT. The Scream Queen is known to enter the arena in a Jason Voorhees mask, some face paint, and non-identical contacts, which gives her a very horror-loving, deranged look. Crazy Mary already has a perfect gimmick in order to make her debut in the WWE as the yet unseen Sister Abigail. I make warriors of the unwanted for you, Abby. Not long ago, Bray Wyatt tweeted a cryptic message. Abby here is an obvious reference to Sister Abigail, and as you can see, there's also a picture attached which shows a silhouette of a woman in the woods. The signs sure indicate that the character of Sister Abigail might finally see the light, and this might just happen soon. Back in January, it was reported that Sister Abigail was finally set to make her on-air debut, but things didn't pan out as it was supposed to, and the plan was shelved for some time. Even Mike Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, and Bo Dallas' real-life sister was considered for the role, but unfortunately didn't end up being signed by the WWE. Mary Dobson has been a hit in the independent circuits like ICW, AIW, and is known as a deathmatch specialist. And you can watch one of her intergender matches at ICW.
That's a bad picture. It makes her look like she's sucking him off. That's a really bad time.
You know the person who posted on YouTube did that on purpose.
All right, because they give you like 5 options from the video position. You're like, that's the one. That's the one we need right there.
Because and I think it's because they want to show her off as a wrestler, but I think that picture will just get people to click. It's a clickbait. That's what it is. After her signing her developmental deal with WWE in August, it looks like she is finally getting her due credit. We are now waiting with bated breath to finally see Bray unite with his long-lost Abigail. For latest WWE News live coverage, visit our WWE section. And if you are attending a WWE live event or have a news tip for us, drop an email at that.
No, that's important. But the point is,
That's not important.
She could very well be Sister Abigail.
This looks badass. It says here, Women of Honor. So she's obviously, like I said, she's got experience in the ring. She's very, very good. And she's got the deranged look. I'm surprised she didn't debut. I'm surprised she wasn't Insanity, the new NXT faction. But good. She's not in that group. I think Nikki Cross plays that very well. So we could definitely see, all right, I like this. I like this a lot. She definitely got the look. She's got the deranged thing going. And this looks like a girl and because she's a deathmatch specialist, she is crazy enough to get maybe to have Bray Wyatt take orders.
The only thing I'm not certain of is whether or not she's got the promo skills to keep up with Wyatt.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at some of her promos later, but that's definitely it. Yeah. And like I said, like Abigail, like she'll have, if she's gonna be Sister Abigail, then she'll have to do well on promos.
And I will say this, she looked like she'd be fun in bed.
Oh yeah. dude, dude, see that look on her face? That just screams, I will do everything. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, so anyway, so like I said before, we were playing 2K17. Then and of course afterwards I had to create my wrestler. So Desmond was here a little bit longer than he thought he would be. So he decided, okay, we decided to let Desmond crash here. So because I had to create my wrestler. There's no way I could play this game and not have my created wrestler up there. So I went through the proper channels, did everything, got the map, got the moves, got the entrance, got the look, everything. Found out there was a second list, and
how's this shit?
I don't know, but that's one hell of an ocarina he's playing. But anyway, so we get to the event. So anyway, so I get everything set up. We're playing the game, and then we decide, you know what? We're gonna put Netflix on. So Desmond's looking at the shows, and at some point, How I Met Your Mother came up. And of course, you guys know the title of today's show is called Have You Met Ted? Because this is a popular phrase that is going around the show. Now, so Desmond's like, you want to see How I Met Your Mother? I'm like, I guess, I don't know. I know How I Met Your Mother is a very popular show. My mom doesn't watch a lot of TV outside of the Bravo network. But one of the few shows my mother watches is How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory. Those are her two favorite shows on TV. She loved How I Met Your Mother. Desmond's telling me it's a great show. At the time, I couldn't really get into it. I didn't really watch a lot of TV back then, or if I did, I wasn't into the whole sitcom thing. It just looked ridiculous to me. I liked Neil Patrick Harris, but that was about it. I'm like, I can't get into this show. So Desmond, once again, implores his words of wisdom that you got to check out this show. I'm like, are you sure? He goes, yes. Trust me. Trust me. I'm like, well, he pulled it off with Gotham. I will try How I Met Your Mother.
Keep in mind, this was last Friday night.
This was last Friday.
How far are you now?
I'm almost done with season 4. I'm near the end of season 4. However, I can only, unfortunately, on this season, I can only get up to episode 21, and then I have to stop because I made a deal with my mom that we had to sit down together and watch the 3 days rule because that is her favorite episode of the entire series. She said, I got to watch the 3-day rule because my mother loves that episode. So even if we watch How I Met Your Mother later today.
My favorite episode was season 2, episode 9.
Oh, good. Because here's the thing.
Is it bad that I know that?
No.
Season 2, episode 9.
No, that's not wrong at all, man. Like, it's great. It's like, it's like Chris Tucker when he says,
do you know what episode that is off the top of your head?
No, I don't. But I will. No, I don't. But I will look. I will look. Oh dear Christ. Oh dear Christ. Oh God, we're gonna get into. Oh God, this is not gonna be good. All right, but anyway, so I'm watching How I Met Your Mother. So today we're gonna get into the first 3 seasons of How I Met Your Mother. We'll definitely by next week, we'll talk about season 4. If I get through any other seasons before that, we'll definitely talk about them. But so yeah, I managed to jot down 3 seasons. I'll be honest. I got done with the first 2 seasons by the end of the weekend. By Monday, I was in the 7 seasons. But as you guys know, over the last 2 days, there were no Boochcasts, and I used that free time to finish up season 3.
Why were there no Boochcasts?
I'm gonna explain. I meant to do this on a Facebook Live video, and I was gonna do it at the top of the show in case you were running late, but you showed up right around the time I had gone on the air, so everything was convenient. But basically, here's what happens. I was trying something new with the Boochcast, because the Boochcast, as you guys know, it's a daily show. It airs 5 days a week. Over the last couple of weeks, or I'd say the last month and a half, I'll say, I've been cranking out the shows, but I've been becoming exhausted as shit. Like Monday and Tuesday, I'll be all right. But then I get to Wednesday, and I'm just like, I'm like chugging lots of soda, taking showers, trying to get my energy going. Sometimes I've even gone back and had to edit a couple of things because during the beginning of the show, I was just like, how's everybody doing? I was just exhausted. So I came up with a new idea. You know what? I figure in advance with some of these shows, I'll tape a couple of them. That way they can air, because this is the cool thing about Blog Talk Radio. You could tape a whole show, and then schedule it at a later date. You can like download it, delete it, do a bunch of other stuff. But I could actually have at 12 p.m. a pre-recorded show air live at 12 p.m. The only difference is you wouldn't be able to call in during the show, but I was going to tape a couple episodes. Obviously, today was not going to be taped because I knew you were going to be here. So unless you'd have told me in advance, look, I can't make it this Friday, then I probably would have taped the Friday show, but I knew you were going to be here, so I didn't do that. So I always planned to do a show today. That was already in the books. So I thought, okay, I'll tape a show. So Tuesday, I get home from work. I take a shower, do everything. I watch SmackDown Live. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to tape this show, and then I was going to delete it, get everything ready. So I'm taping the show. I'm halfway through the taping. I go to play the clip of the confrontation between Carmella and Nikki Bella on SmackDown. That's what I got to. I'm like, okay. And I'm doing my usual thing. And I go, and here's what Carmella has to say to the fearless Nikki Bella. Click. And the audio doesn't play. Now, usually with some audio, it'll take a couple minutes, and then it'll load, and then play. So I'm like, okay. Something's wrong here. So I try to refresh the page. And then Blog Talk Radio, and yes, I'm putting you guys on blast. Blog Talk Radio says, oops, sorry, the page does not exist. And I'm like, the fuck do you mean it doesn't exist? I'm staring right at it. What do you mean it doesn't exist? This is I'm staring right at the page. What do you mean this page does not exist? It just existed. It existed 3 seconds ago. The fuck do you mean this doesn't exist? So I'm so mad. And then I got so pissed off, I just hung up the phone. Now I set it to private, so no one got to see that taped episode. And I was so frustrated. And it was 4 o'clock in the morning. Keep in mind, I started recording at 2 a.m. I was going to record, get it uploaded, and then just sleep in. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I was so angry. I was so frustrated, especially with the day I had on Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I said, fuck it, and went to bed. So Wednesday, there was no Boochcast. I just said, to hell with it. Because I was so mad. And then, of course, Derek woke me up because he wanted to know why he wanted to wake me up, but I didn't answer the phone. He wanted to record the monthly show, and I didn't want to do it. And I had just been going through a mountain of frustration. So then Thursday, I just said, and then Wednesday I had a lot going on. So I said, you know what? I ain't going to do a Boochcast tomorrow either. I'm just going to wait till Friday. So I was just pissed. So I just said, because I was trying to figure, and I've been talking with some people, and basically I'm trying to figure out. Now, obviously, I'm thinking about what I want to do with the Boochcast. Now, obviously, I look at it like this. As long as Desmond keeps coming in, there'll be a show on Friday. I guarantee you that. As long as Desmond's still here, there'll be a show on Fridays. Obviously, Monday there'll be a show because Gator Ricky Ross is here. As far as the other 3 days of the week, I'm going to think about it. Because I'm going to try to figure out, like, I may make some changes to the Boochcast. I got a lot of stuff I got to think about, but I had Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning, I finally just had a mental breakdown. Where as an entertainer, they say it's like that saying, burning the candle at both ends. I burn the candle at every end possible. And
he stuck a match up his ass.
Pretty much, yeah. So it got it's gotten to the point where I'm just my body. It's like my mind. It's like my mind is like, let's keep going, and my body's like, fuck this, I can't do it anymore. That's usually the story of my life. Like my brain will never quit, but my body will sometimes go, I can't do this stuff. So, like I said, I'm not getting rid of the Boochcast. Don't ever think that. But I may be changing some things around. I might be doing some tape shows. I might be reducing the days. I don't know what. I won't have it figured out right away. But I will tell you this. By January 2017, there will be some changes to the Boochcast made. I don't know what. Like I said, I got to think about a lot of shit. But like I said, the Monday and Friday are the guaranteed days for shows. The other 3 days are going to be up in the air during the week.
All right, talking about shows. With the winter coming up.
Yeah.
Because it's the rainy season, we will be working more Fridays. I don't know when that, it's going to be week to week change basis.
Yeah.
But the point of the matter is that on, that obviously that means, I might come by here after work on Friday, but I wouldn't be able to do the Boochcast on Friday.
Okay.
If on those days. So that's a week-to-week change.
Yeah.
But I still, because I've made it clear to the people here and to you, I want us to be able to set up our universe setup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I would like to start this out relatively soon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could start it in December.
Yeah.
And we'll start doing every week. We'll do that'll give us time to, one, get used to controls, two, start to get some storylines written out. Because it's going to be like Bizarro World. We're going to have our own storylines. We're going to have our own gimmicks, our own everything is going to be set. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be setting up a chance to. The goal of this is to put out our own show, and when we do this, we're actually going to be playing the game. Both of us will be playing at the same time, so that we can guarantee the outcomes of the matches go the way we want them to.
Yeah.
But not only that, we're going to make the matches, it's not going to look like it does on a normal thing. It's like, we'll be like, don't reverse this shit. I'm going to get some momentum going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're actually going to have matches that are fun to watch.
Exactly.
So it's like, hey, what we might do is, like, for spots for the week, it's like, this spot has to happen during this match.
Yeah.
And we will set it up, and, we'll make it look good. And that's the goal of this. Because we want to have a show that is entertaining to watch. And then we can, of course, go back and re-record for commentary and re-record for everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so that's the idea, the goal, the basic idea of what I want to do. And this is where I need to talk to the fans here. If you guys want your creative character in, if you want them in somewhere, I'm thinking me and him could set up an NXT thing where we will start building your guys' characters in NXT along with some of our unsigned characters, because we've already drew up the roster for our team, for both of our sides. So some of our unsigned characters and your created characters We go through the NXT process. Just like with Bizarro World, you will not decide how many wins your character gets. This is something important. But unlike Bizarro World, it will be a weekly episodic show.
Yes.
We will do full weeks. We'll do a show for him, a show for me, and then preferably a show for NXT as well.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that we because you're the one with the editing ability here.
Yeah.
So what you would do is you'd set it up. I'm thinking we could set it up on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So we could get the videos, put them up on to the PlayStation. We can find there are ways to like if you were to what I'm trying to say here. The idea is that I want to be able to record the show.
Yeah.
And then we can edit it, put it up, and set it up on YouTube instead of doing it. So it will not be a live thing. That will not be calling in during the middle of it, nothing like that. But the idea will be that we're setting up that we're building something. And if you work with us and you have your creative character, you give us a gimmick that you want them to work with, we will work with you. But like I said, whether or not your character wins is not based on you. That's going to be based on how receptive our audience is, people who actually post and talk to us.
Yeah.
If they love certain characters, if they don't like certain characters the way we're pushing them. Because keep in mind, we're not going to do this where everybody's getting bum rush pushed. Like I'm going to say right now. Right now, my character is starting out as the world champion. I believe Vinny's is starting out as world champion on his show as well.
Yeah.
But they're also in rivalries where there's going to be some back and forth.
Yeah. It's not like they're gonna dominate the whole entire roster.
Yeah, and the idea is that he's going to start out as the champion, but he will lose the championship belt.
Oh yeah.
And that's just he's just starting out there for the sake of the show. And we will be pushing some of the underdogs like. We didn't draft Heath Slater.
No, we didn't.
We turned that light off.
Oh yeah, we were like, no, yeah. It's like, damn it. He's gonna call in and go, I'm the hottest free agent.
Heath, if you're watching this, maybe you can be an NXT champion.
Yes. We'll put you down. We'll send you to NXT.
Wait, Rhino's not in the game, is he?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. The reason you didn't get signed is because Rhino wasn't in the game.
Exactly.
If Rhino was in the game, I actually drafted a Beauty and the Man Beast to my side, but Rhino's not in the game. We found that out, so I had to make a new call.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So first he was on SmackDown, but then he was on Raw. So and then we got rid of him.
That's not my fault. I wanted to draft you, but only as a tag team.
Yeah. We had enough solo stars to last us than we knew what to deal with. But so anyway, that's what we got to expect there, and that is basically what's gonna happen. So like I said, by January, we'll have the Boochcast changes will be made, and of course,
and I'm hoping by December, the first weekend of December, we will be working on.
Yeah.
The first week of December, we will have the first episode of our stuff up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. And like I said, that's why Wednesday and Thursday there were no episodes. Vinny finally reached the meltdown breaking point where he was just like, I needed a break. So that's where I was at.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, boy.
I called you earlier. First time you didn't answer the phone. Okay, fine. You're in the shower. You're in the bathroom.
I was in the shower, actually.
Fine, whatever. Not a big deal. Second time, I call you. I'm on my way. Click.
In my defense, I did think you were downstairs in front of the door.
When have I ever went straight to calling you?
I don't know. I just it
Ever.
popped into my head. I'm sorry.
I tried calling him to let him know that I was going to be late,
Yes, he did. He did.
and he fucking hangs up on me.
My bad. Like I said, I thought you were calling to say you were downstairs. That's why I said I'll be right down. Click. I didn't know. I thought you were at the door, and I was kind of, like had no clothes on and
Well,
dressed for the occasion.
I wasn't trying to fucking get you on video chat here.
I know. I meant was that I thought you were downstairs, so I was trying to be quick to, dry my body and then put on some clothes and then open the door and let you in. I did not know that you were running late. That thought that when you called the third time, I was like, okay, I guess something is up. I guess I'm like, yes. And then you said I'm running late, and that's when I realized, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. So I had when you call after I said I'll be right down, click, and you called again, I'm like, that's when I realized he's probably not here yet. Hello. And then you told me what happened. So yes, that was why I was trying to move very quickly so that I could get dressed and answer the door, because I'm pretty sure you want clothes on my body if I open the front door. It's kind of customary. I know there's a lot of sexiness underneath clothes, but I know you're not attracted to that. So I'm just gonna open the door. And
I want to once again reiterate, when's the last time you had sex without paying for it?
New Year's Day. Shut up. All right. Well, anyway. Speaking of sex and paying for it and getting laid, we can segue right into this. So, like I said, I knocked out 3 seasons of How I Met Your Mother, and How I Met Your Mother, of course, is not. Although I will say this about How I Met Your Mother, Desmond and I taught each other something when we watched this show. Desmond taught me this show was a lot funnier than I thought it was. And I gave Desmond a piece of information that even he didn't know. That, for those of you guys that know, if you haven't seen the show, basically here's how the show goes. It's a sitcom with a narration of a present Ted. Who does the voice of present Ted? Bob Saget. Desmond didn't know that. My mom didn't know that either. I taught both of you guys have been religiously watching the show,
We just assumed that Ted was doing the voiceover for Ted.
I said, is that Bob Saget? He goes, no, that's the guy who plays Ted. But he said it in a way that was like it would be like, it's like 1 + 1 is 3. No, 1 + 1 is 2. Like he said it as if it was a common sense thing. So I'm like, no. I know that's Bob Saget. So I pull out my laptop, which, by the way, this is what I love about the new millennium. The fact that we can just fact check shit like this now. Like there was a time where, if this happened 20 years ago, if I said it was Bob Saget and you said it was the present-day Ted, we would just argue for the rest of our lives until one day we got so mad we had to call CBS and go, who does the voice? Bob Saget. I win. We just wouldn't know. It would just be an argument that we would have for years until one day we finally got the courage to watch the credits roll. And then it says narration by Bob Saget. Pay up, fucker. No. I got to pull out a laptop, and within 10 seconds, I turned to both of them. It's Bob Saget. Read it, bitches.
From now on, these kind of things will be settled by season 2, episode 9.
Oh, God. We're going to get... Oh, yeah. And season 2, episode 9 is called Slap Bet. Barney uncovers Robin's secret past and the real reason behind her strong aversion to malls, which leads Barney and Marshall to make a bet. So, Desmond, you know more about this than I do. What's the slap bet?
It's very simple. You got 2 people who claim they know the facts, and they're like, you want to bet on it? But, of course, not everybody's got money. Not everybody wants to give up their shit. So we do this the more humiliating way.
Yes.
Slap bet. The loser gets slapped by the winner as hard as the winner absolutely fucking can.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. And it's great in this one because then they decide to do a bet where it's like you can get 10 slaps in a row or 5 slaps.
Stretched across eternity. Whenever, without you knowing.
Exactly. And I've seen it like there was and then that first episode, boom, he just slaps him and he goes, that's one. And then here's what I love about How I Met Your Mother. They go weeks. Well, not technically my case, but from the TV standpoint, they go weeks
without ever bringing it up, mentioning it ever again.
And then one day, Barney does a one-man show play about a robot finding love, and Marshall gets so mad he just gets up out of nowhere, decks him in the face, and goes.
He didn't deck him. He
slapped him.
Slapped the fuck out of him.
He slapped the fuck out of him. He goes. That's two. And the crowd started laughing because they forgot by then you've forgotten about the slap bet. You don't realize that the slap bet is an ongoing thing. And then of course there was the Thanksgiving episode where a few weeks before Slapsgiving, and he just hangs up the phone and goes, check your laptop. And then Barney looks, and there's the countdown of like dime, bam, bam, bam. And then just when it's getting down to like the last 2 hours, Lily decides as the slap bet commissioner, because apparently there has to be a slap bet commissioner, she makes a ruling he can't do the slap. So Barney's like all taunting in his face, then it gets like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can slap him. What? And then they start playing a song on the piano, like a Thanksgiving song, and everybody's singing while Barney's on the floor going, ah, it's like the rhythm of the song. It's like Barney's like on the floor, and everyone else is gathered together like it's a wonderful family get together holiday.
Because Marshall wrote a song about Slapsgiving.
Slapsgiving. I loved it, and the best part is that's 3, so there's 2 more. And think of mine. I'm almost done with season 4. The 4th slap hasn't happened yet. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know when it does. I think the writers are like waiting for that opportune moment when you least expect it's going to happen. And that's what I love about it. They're dragging this thing out. Now, I'm not going to mention anything about season 4 until next week because I know I'll be done with it by then. But I will say this. This has got to be one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. I will say this. Neil Patrick Harris is a god of comedy to me. This guy's, I love this guy. Like, literally.
He'll probably love you back.
Yeah. He's like, I know, he's like great. His catchphrases,
Neil Patrick Harris is gay. That was the joke I was getting at. He would probably love you back.
Yeah. No, it's weird. It's weird. He hits on so many women in this movie, I forget that he's gay.
Watch all of his all the movies and shows he's in. The motherfucker plays a fucking womanizer 90% of it.
Yeah. And it's funny because and then in the third Harold and Kumar, they talk about it, they confront him about the gay thing. So you're not gay, motherfucker, at all. He goes, that's what we like to call misdirection. It's a little tip I learned from a man, Clay Aiken. And the guy's like, wait, Clay Aiken's not gay? What are you kidding me? Clay's the biggest coos hound I know. The guy gets mag dash. Like, what the fuck? I'm like this, and then it's great. Like, I can't help it. I love I'm in love with the show. Once again, you've done this to me where you've got me hooked on a show that I really thought would suck. Like, the whole thing is about this guy narrating the longest story of How I Met Your Mother. And here's what I loved about it. And I found out this later because I've been reading up on it. They where he talked about how in the first episode he's trying to pursue Robin. And they get to the very end, he goes, and that, ladies and gentlemen, and he goes, and that, kids, is How I Met Your Aunt Robin. And they go, what? So you find out Robin's not the mother. And that's what's great about this show, is they're already foreshadowing shit for you throughout each season where you realize, so you already know Robin's not the mother. And people ask, why would you do that in the opening episode? And the writer said, we didn't want to have the typical will they, won't they, like Ross and Rachel were doing on Friends. They wanted to get or what you would see like in Lois and Clark. Are Lois and Clark ever going to get together? Or if you ever saw The Nanny, or Fran Fine and Max Sheffield finally get together, what the hell is going on? They didn't want a will they, won't they. They wanted to get rid of all that and let you know there is a woman that is the mother that will be coming around the bend soon. And there's all these other twists and angles.
Just so you know, she doesn't make an appearance until season 9.
Actually, it's season 8 finale.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
well,
she
did they actually show her face in that one?
I don't know. I know that they've. I know they showed the yellow umbrella, and that's supposed to play some significant role.
Oh yeah.
And then I think Barney was in a, and then of course there's the bar where where Ted finds the umbrella and takes it home, and then they realize that there's an umbrella thing. So he now has the yellow umbrella that belonged to the mother. That is the mystery that nobody knows about yet.
There's a lot that goes into it. It's really cool.
Oh, it's great. And then of course there's like the pineapple incident.
They never find out where the fuck that pineapple came from.
We just find out the chick that's in his bed. Like it was just funny as hell to me. And then of course they in season 3 they get into massive detail because we heard this throughout, and Desmond briefed on it last week. Sorry. Which is the bro code. We have the bro code. The bro code's the big thing about the show, and
it's one of the things. It's something that's very important to Barney.
Yes, because in season 3 he violates the bro code,
right,
when he sleeps with Robin,
and he has Marshall go through every fucking article of the bro code
to find a loophole.
No, not to find a loophole, to see if Ted has ever broken the fucking bro code even once. So he's like, you broke the bro code too.
It's like, nope, he's always been loyal to the bro code. And he says like, he says like a bro always gives the bro protection. So he has the grabber thing that hands him the condoms. And then he's like, yeah, we could really use some wine. So he hands him some cash. He takes the grabber, takes the cash, and goes and buys the wine. So it's like he's never broken the bro code. And he's like, but he wants to see if there's something in there that can say that he's off the hook. He goes, dude, this thing is ironclad. And he's like, no, there has to be something. And then they show like Barnabas.
Yeah, he always talks about his
great grandfather, something like that, wrote the bro code. And it was like, it's got like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin talking about being bros. And it's like, there has to be a law for bros. I've written it. It is on the back of the Constitution to save paper. Like, that is
all right, check this. The origin of the bro code. All right. This is I've actually got the PDF of the Neil Patrick Harris version of the fucking bro code from How I Met Your Mother on my phone. I love this. It's fun. I used it last week to make a reference point for one of Vinny's stories. But anyway, this is while the story of the bro code is not nearly as simple and elegant as God handing down some stone tablets to Brosus, its origins weave all the way back down to the dawn of humanity. In the beginning, there was no bro code, which was unfortunate for the world's first bros, Cain and Abel. Lacking an agreed-upon set of social principles, Cain killed Abel, committing history's first broicide. As punishment, Cain was doomed to walk the earth alone. Why? Because without a wingman, he had absolutely no chance to meet chicks. Centuries later, the bro from Sparta and a bro from Troy got into a fight over a chick named Helen. I know, Helen doesn't sound hot, but allegedly she had the face that launched 1,000 ships. So you can just imagine what Iraq was like. Two bros waged a terrible war over this chick, a war that could have been avoided had the bros been familiar with the most basic bro code, bros before hoes.
Yes.
Troy put up a good fight, but the Spartan navy was very powerful. Soon hordes of Spartan seamen burst through the Trojan barrier, and Helen got half of the gold for the next 18 years.
This is genius!
Hundreds of years later, appropriately in Philadelphia, the city of bro love, a little-known delegate named Barnabas Stinson scratched on parchment, which is now considered the earliest attempt to record the bro code. Over the years, bros have amended and added rules, but Stinson's elegant words remain a glorious preamble to the bro code. While the original document is housed 2 stories beneath sea level in an undisclosed vacuum-sealed bulletproof chamber, I was able to gain access long enough to manufacture this replica. The Bro Code, July 4th, 1776. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for bros to settle a dispute, decent respect to the opinions of brokind requires that they should declare the cause which impel them to argue. Through prudence says it's probably a chick. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all bros are created equal, though not necessarily with the same good looks or same sense of style. And that they are endowed with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of tail. To secure these rights, we present the Bro Code. It is the right of bros to alter, to abolish it, and to institute a new code, but let's face it, that's a lot of work.
It's very true.
Be here resolved that, henceforth, when and if 2 gentlemen covet the company of the same wench, the bro who first calleth dibs on said wench shall be entitled to sufferance for such a time it takes to reasonably strike out, or the time it takes sand to fill 1/2 of an hourglass, whichever comes first. At no point is it permissible for a bro to violate this right, and codpiece block his bro, even if hath consumed copious quantities of ale. That right there is the intro to the Bro Code.
The intro to the Bro Code. I love the fact that the writers of the show, they thought this out. Like, I love it. And I think only Neil Patrick Harris could deliver that. Oh, by the way, speaking of casting, I just found something very interesting. You know, everybody know, if you know Kobe Smulders, who played Robin on the show, do you know who was originally offered the role of Robin but turned it down?
No.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Okay.
Like I was saying, they offered it to Jennifer Love Hewitt, but she turned it down. They said that she turned it down, and then they casted Kobe
Does it say
Smulders.
why she turned it down?
Don't believe so. Let me see. Do we turn down How I Met Your Mother? Let me see. Can you imagine Jennifer Love Hewitt as our favorite Canadian pop star turned journalist Robin Shabosky on How I Met Your Mother? Neither can we. However, according in a Reddit, Ask Me Anything every Monday afternoon. When asked, Jennifer Love Hewitt did the Ghost Whisperer because she was doing the Ghost Whisperer.
Now, I will say this: the Ghost Whisperer became a semi-popular show.
Yes.
But never had the success of How I Met Your Mother.
Very true. So that's why she turned down How I Met Your Mother to do the Ghost Whisperer.
She had another show that she was going for.
Yeah, you know, it was a business decision. It wasn't a I hate the show.
It wasn't a I don't think this is going to be good.
Yeah. She wasn't saying I don't believe this show is going to do well. Because there have been actors and actresses that have done that.
And then look back and it's like, son of a bitch.
One of the best examples was Eddie Murphy told a story about how he was originally offered a role. I can't remember which one. I don't know if it was the Rabbit or if it was Eddie Valiant. But Eddie Murphy was supposed to play Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He was offered Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and he turned it down. Because he thought, like, I guess they want him to voice the rabbit, and he's going to go, this is stupid. I'm not going to voice a damn rabbit. This is dumb. Then the movie comes out, and he kicks himself.
It's like, son of a bitch.
But in fact, it was because of the fact that he turned down Who Framed Roger Rabbit that motivated him to do Shrek. Because he was offered Shrek. He said it's a singing donkey, and he's like, this is bullshit. A singing donkey. And then they said, who else is in the movie? He said, well, Mike Myers is going to play the ogre. He goes, okay, I like Mike. I'll try it out. And he ended up, and then Shrek became a success. So imagine if Eddie Murphy turned down Donkey with the success that Shrek got. Like
they had to get Gabriel Iglesias. That's the only way they can work.
He has done voiceover. He has done voiceover cartoons before.
Well, anywho.
Okay.
So yeah, so the Bro Code is fucking phenomenal. Now, obviously, we've got the obvious things. Now, reading over this, I have realized I have broken some bros. I've broken some codes here.
You've broken some codes. Oh my god, we must hear what codes.
All right. Now, obviously, I'm gonna read through the main titles for the articles. I'm not going to read all the information they give on them because there's fucking like 200. And I don't want to spend all day going over the bro code.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm just going to read the titles for most of them and focus on a few of them. First one, obviously, Article 1, bros before hoes.
Yes.
That is fucking self-explanatory. Number 2. This one is one of my favorites, and I will read the note for this one. Okay, Article 2 is a bro is always entitled to do something stupid as long as the rest of his bros are all doing it. The note says, had Butch Cassidy come charging out of the cabin alone, people would have been like, dude, come on. If only one Spanish dude had decided to run down the streets in front of a bunch of angry bulls, people would have been like, dude, come on. If only Tommy Lee had worn eyeliner in the early days of Motley Crue, people would have been like, lady, come on. The license to be stupid is why we have bros in the first place.
Exactly.
That comes down to one of my favorite quotes, okay? Bros never let bros do stupid things alone.
Oh, it's awesome. A bro is always entitled to do something stupid. I like this one here. Article 3 is my favorite. It goes, if a bro gets a dog, it must be at least as tall as his knee when full grown. Corollary to his states, naming a lapdog after a pro wrestler or character from a Steve McClane movie does not absolve a bro from this article.
You do not get a small dog. That's not right. I will say this. I've always said I'd not have a small dog. I ended up with one. I didn't choose the dog. It chose me.
Oh, yeah. You definitely broke that code. I can't say that.
I loved Scar, but I did not choose that dog. He just fucking showed up.
He just showed up. It's like, I guess you live here now.
I couldn't let the dog die.
Well, that's true.
And he was a sweetheart. I mean, he was a good dog. But my dog now, he's a big-ass fucking dog. And I've got a 120-pound German Shepherd St. Bernard. That is my dog. That's the dog I chose.
And here's one that I've noticed here, and I think that a lot of us have. Technically, here's the thing: if any women are tuning into this show right now, we've broken rule number 4.
No,
Barney.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Well, Barney also has broken the 4th bro code rule, and it says here. A bro never divulges the existence of the bro code to a woman. It's a sacred document not to be shared with chicks for any reason. Yet Barney is always bringing it up, and who's always there? Lily and Robin. So he's breaking number 4. He's broken the 4th bro code rule on several occasions because Lily and Robin.
But he's also mentioned. But anytime they actually ask to see the bro code, he says it doesn't really exist.
Good point. Good point. Because I think if you're a woman reading this, first let me apologize. It was never my intention for this book to contain so much math. Wow. Second, I urge you to look at this document for what it is. A piece of fiction meant to entertain a broad audience through the prism of stereotypical gender differences. I mean, sometimes it really is like we're from different planets. Clearly, no real person would actually believe or adhere to the vulgar rules contained within. Those boots are adorable. BT dub.
Now, what it doesn't say on your little thing there, in really small print at the bottom, it says, hey guys, I put this in really small type at the bottom because we all know men have much better vision than women. Ignore the above. The bro code is definitely not a piece of fiction. I was simply lying to uphold this very article.
Okay. And here's one. Oh, this is number 5. I think this is one you may have broken. It says, whether he cares about sports or not, a bro cares about sports.
I do not break this. You know why?
Why?
Because if a game comes on, I will pick a side.
Okay, because I've heard you say before you don't give a shit about football.
I don't, but I will pick a side.
Fair enough. Okay, I like that. A bro shall not lollygag if he must get naked in front of other bros in a gym locker room. Corollary to the states. If a bro gets in the locker room, all bros shall pretend that nothing out of the ordinary is happening while at the same time immediately averting their eyes. When in doubt, remember the old adage. If your towel drops to the ground, so should your eyes. Okay.
Number 7, a bro never admits he can't drive a stick, even after an accident. I don't know what happened. My transmission just went out.
Okay. Should a bro lose a body part due to an accident or illness, his fellow bros will not make...
That's not next. We're on number 8.
Yeah, number 7 was a bro should never send a greeting card to another bro, and you went to 8.
That's number 8.
Then what?
They swapped them. They got them backwards.
Okay, and this site sucks. All right, because you got the PDF.
Hey, I got the fucking PDF.
So you're winning. You're winning in this argument. So
I was like, I'm
sorry. I thought we skipped the I thought we weren't going to bring up the greeting card.
No. All right. A bro never sends a bro greeting card. Yeah, that's the next one. So anywho, number 9. I have not broken this, but I can't promise that if it ever happened, I wouldn't.
I think it depends on the bro. It depends on how long the person's been a bro. Sure. And I think there should be an amendment to this. There's 2 clauses that should be put on here. Number 1, how long you have been bros with that bro, and 2, some sufficient time after the accident or illness has to pass.
Now I will say this: something it does in the beginning, we do have the right to amend said.
We do. So I'm saying, let's say you want to do the gimme 3 and I only got 3 fingers. If the accident happened yesterday, don't do it today. You know, wait a couple weeks till I'm used to it. Then just out of nowhere, you can go, gimme 3. Hey, look, it's Mickey Mouse, like that kind of shit. You know, let some sufficient time pass. Like, let me get used to the idea before the ball busting begins. Like if you have a friend that's a midget, wait till you've been friends a long time before you start making midget jokes.
Look,
establish the bro relationship.
Should a bro lose a body part due to accident or illness, his fellow bros will not make lame jokes such as "Give me 3" or "Wow, quitting your job like that took a lot of ball." It's still a high five, and that bro still has a lot of balls, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Yes. But I think you could add if you've known the person a long time and sufficient time from said accident has passed. Like, don't do it immediately. Don't just jump right in. Okay. Let's see. Number 10 is too long. We don't need to talk about that one.
Which one?
Oh, it says here, a bro will drop whatever he's doing.
You don't have to read all that. All you need is the title.
Oh, a bro will drop whatever he's doing and rush to help his bro dump a chick. I've never called this. I'm gonna bypass the paragraph here, but it says how to dump a chick in 6 words or less, and this is fucking awesome. All right, I'm gonna bypass the paragraph, but it's like this letter here is like, maybe you should try a salad instead. She looks like a younger you.
Cute. You're growing a mustache too.
I will finance a boob job.
Your sister let me do that.
Sorry I threw your shoes out. Okay, and then it says, I like this one here. A bro may ask another bro to help him move. Elvis and I have done that, so I followed the bro code. I did follow the bro code. I helped Elvis and Lee Marie move their stuff.
The question is, did he follow the limits here?
Only after first disclosing an honest estimate on both time commitment and number of large furniture pieces. If the bro is vastly underestimated, either his bros retain the right to leave his possessions where they are, in most cases stuck in a doorway. Yes, he did kind of tell me there were large pieces of furniture and time commitment. He did specify it would take a while.
Okay.
So yeah, Elvis. And he asked me to move, and I said yes. So I followed the bro code. Bros do not share desserts. I don't think we've ever done that. So no, we don't. We don't need to do that.
All bros shall dub one of their bros as his wingman.
We have not done that. Just because we haven't gone out picking up chicks together, so we haven't really designated a wingman yet.
Well, here's the thing: wingmen can change.
Okay,
They can change. It's like when it comes down to it, like obviously Ted and Barney, but that's only because Marshall is dating someone.
Yeah,
married to.
So Elvis couldn't be used as a wingman because he's already got somebody. So
it's not that he couldn't be used; it just makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
All right. If a chick inquires about another bro's sexual history, a bro shall honor the broad of silence and play dumb. Better to have women think all men are stupid than tell them the truth.
Yes. Have all men think are stupid. Yes, absolutely. A bro never dances with his hands above his head.
Not even then.
Have I ever danced with my hands above my head?
No.
Well, we've done the YMCA, so technically, yes, I have danced with my hands above
Generally, look, this right here, this is something you can take from the movie Hitch. You've seen Hitch.
Yes.
This right here This is your move. This is where you're comfortable.
Yeah, this is where you live.
Right here. That's all you need. If a girl's grinding on you, you can do a little of this.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's the limit.
Exactly. Absolutely.
For those of you who don't know, I was thrusting my hips a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
For those of you not watching on YouTube.
Yes. A bro should be able to recite anytime the following reigning champions: Super Bowl, World Series, and Playmate of the Year. Okay. Well, I can obviously do Super Bowl because my team won. World Series, I don't remember because I don't watch baseball. Said Playmate of the Year. Who follows Playboy anymore?
They don't even have nude pictures anymore.
I know. So I think that should be an amendment.
I think now
we need an amendment.
Yes,
because no one follows Playboy anymore. They took out the new photos, so there's no Playmate of the Year, and if there is, it's nothing really to see. So I think it should just be Super Bowl, World Series, and main event of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah. WWE World Champion, not Universal World Champion.
Both. They're supposed to be even.
You want to make them even? Okay, cool.
I'm making them even.
So
even though obviously SmackDown's better.
Yes. Yeah. So
but I am very happy with the current Universal Champion.
Yes. So we got Denver Broncos, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. I don't know who won the World Series because I don't care.
Hey. Article 5.
I do care. I care immensely. I retract my previous statement. I withdraw my uncaring. Let's see. A bro shall be kind and courteous to his coworkers unless they are beneath him on the pyramid of screaming.
Basically, the owner can scream at the next person down. You cannot scream at people above you. That's pretty goddamn simple. I break that all the time.
Oh, I break this a lot.
My foreman and me get into it a lot.
Oh, my supervisor and I got into it on Tuesday. Oh yeah, I've been in. Oh yeah, mostly because I wasn't getting any help. You can only scream beneath you. Yeah, I've broken that a few times. I'm guilty of that.
18. But you know what? They're not my bros, so.
But they're not my bros, so who cares? If a bro spearheads a beer run at the party, he's entitled to any excess monies accrued after canvassing the group.
Basically, if everybody chips in for a certain amount of beer, and they give you too much money, that's on them. You just got tipped.
You got tipped,
and I agree with that. If it was like, look, if everybody else is sitting here partying and I got to make the fucking run, you bet your ass I'm keeping the change.
Oh yeah, you bet your ass I'm keeping the change. I'm the one I got to drive. 19. A bro shall not sleep with another bro's sister.
However, a bro shall not get angry if another bro says, "Dude, your sister's hot." Okay, now here, look at this one. There is a corollary to this one, which means, it's probably it's probably the best bet for everyone if bros just hide pictures of their sisters when other bros are coming over.
When in doubt, refer to the checklist for bro-proofing your home. Yes. So yeah, obviously you do not bang the dude's sister, but you are allowed to say, "Dude, your sister's hot."
I like this one. Article 20. A bro respects his bros in the military because they've selflessly chosen to defend their nation. But more to the point, because they can kick his ass 6 ways to Sunday.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I ain't pissing nobody off with that. All right. And 21. A bro never shares observations about another bro's smoking hot girlfriend. Even if the bro with the hot girlfriend attempts to debate the bro by saying she's smoking hot, a bro shall remain silent because in this situation, he is the only one who should be baiting. What the hell does that mean exactly?
It means it's his job to bait women to come to him, but he should not be being baited into saying something to get himself into trouble.
Okay. Yes.
All right. There's no law that prohibits a woman from being a bro.
Women make excellent bros because they can translate and navigate the confusing contradictory whims that comprise the chick code. Chicks do have the chick code. Okay, so I guess that works. You can have a female as a wingman.
Hey,
Kristen would probably be a good wingman.
Women make fantastic wingmen. You know how?
How?
You get a girl who's fucking gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And you come in here and you're like, I'd pull it off better than you, but I come in with the girl, and what we do is we go into this bar separate, and she's like, see that guy over there, that cute guy over there? So yeah, it's like, I'm gonna go home with him. Automatically gets that other chick like, oh hell no, you ain't taking the cute one home.
Yeah, that works. That works. That works. That works. I'm a very good-looking person.
So I'm sure your mama tells you that.
Damn it. All right. Article 23. When flipping through TV channels with his bros, a bro is not allowed to skip past a program featuring boobs. This includes, but is not limited to, exercise shows, women athletics, and on some occasions, surgery programs. Okay. Never done that. We don't watch a lot of TV anyway. We just Netflix, so we're good. When wearing a baseball cap, a bro may position the brim at either 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock. All other angles are reserved for rappers and the handicaps.
All right, here's one that I have broken. A bro doesn't let another bro get a tattoo, particularly a tattoo of a girl's name. Now, I will slap the shit out of anybody who gets the name of their significant other tattooed on them. The only time a guy should get a girl's name tattooed on him is if that girl is his daughter. Period.
Good point. Yeah.
But tattoo. Kiss my fucking ass.
Well, wait, did somebody let you get a tattoo? Like, did you have a bro that didn't talk you out of it?
Well, no, but the point of the matter is tattoos are apparently against the bro code. That's what this is getting at.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. All right. Okay. Unless he has children, a bro shall not wear his cell phone on a belt clip.
I've broken that one.
I broke that for a while until my belt clip broke, and now I don't wear a cell phone on a belt clip. But I did it for a while. I got that Ottoman protection thing. So, and it comes with a clip. So I'm like, all right, cool. But then the clip,
you can reorder just the clip.
I can reorder just a clip?
Yeah. They're like $15.
Okay. I'll remember that. But
you have to go to autobox.com, but they're there. Yeah.
I'm afraid to do that. Let's see. We got a bro never removes his shirt in front of other bros unless at a resort pool or the beach. A bro with a coat of fur on his back, keep that thing covered at all times, even at resort pool or beach.
Sorry, bro.
Damn it. So, yeah. So, okay.
In other words, Prince Albert should never take his goddamn shirt off.
Never knew. And I've a coat of fur on his back. I don't have a lot of. I got some hair on my back, but it's not like crazy. Like it's not like a fur. It's just like it's just like there's a section over here and a section over here. It's like not really just hair. It's not really fur.
A bro must, in a timely manner, alert his bros to the existence of a girl fight.
Oh yeah, a girl fight.
Like, dude. If you can make it to the barn, it's about to go down.
Yes. Oh, no.
If you can't, I'm getting video.
Exactly. And okay, now there's a lot. Okay, I'm just now realizing there's about 150. Do we want to go through the whole thing?
That's why I'm just naming titles and not actually focusing on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop like explaining shit after a while. Okay, a bro may never wear a shirt. A bro will in a timely manner. This is a girl fight. If two bros decide to catch a movie together, they may not attend a screening that begins after 4:40 p.m. Okay, we've broken that. Okay, I've broken that one. I know I've broken that one. Not for but just because it was because of a work shift. I'm sorry. My bros work during the day. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
A bro doesn't comparison shop.
Comparison shop. What does that mean?
Apparently, I'm not allowed to go. So I go to one store, say, "What's the price here?" And then go to another store and check the price there.
Yes, a bro doesn't comparison shop. We shop. When on the prowl, a bro hits on the hottest chick first because you just never know. A bro doesn't allow another bro to get married until he's at least 30. Okay,
you're closely getting to that point.
Yeah, I'm getting 30. So basically, if I want to get married, you guys could support that. But
Article 33: when a public restroom, a bro stares straight ahead when using the urinal, makes the obligatory comment. What is this? A chick's restroom? If there's more than two dudes waiting to pee, and attempts to shoot a paper towel into the trash can like a basketball, rebounding is optional.
Yep.
Bros cannot make eye contact during a devil's three-way.
That definitely was brought up during the show. Yeah, two dudes. A bro never rents a chick flick.
I think there's an exception to this.
Yes.
One exception that needs to be added to this. Bro never rents a chick flick for him and his bros.
Yes.
But getting laid because you got the chick flick for the girl exception.
Yes, I think that works. That should definitely work. That should be an exception. Okay, 36, double D. When questioned in the company of women, a bro always decrees fake breasts. And a bro is under no obligation to open a door for anyone. If women insist on having their own professional basketball league, then they can open their own doors. Honestly, they're not that heavy.
Now, keep in mind.
Love it.
Keep in mind, this says you're not obligated to, not that you can't.
Yes. So you can if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to. Even in a fight to the death, a bro never punches another bro in the groin.
Even in a fight to the death. Period.
Oh, dear Lord.
Which means Undertaker and Brock Lesnar have both broken that code.
Yeah. Well, technically, they're not bros.
All right, let's see. When a bro gets a chick's number, he waits at least 96 hours before calling her.
The reason is broflation.
Now, that for those of you who don't know, 24, 48, 72, 96.
So it's 4 days.
4 days.
You wait 4 days before calling her.
Now, I don't specify. It's like 96 hours. When's the best time? Okay, I've always heard you wait 3 days. Why does the bro code specify 4? If you've always heard the bro code a bro should wait 3 days before calling, you can bet that women have too. By waiting the extra day, you make the chick feel special.
Good. I like that. Should a bro become stricken with engagement, his bros shall stage an intervention and attempt to heal him. This is more commonly known as a bachelor party.
A bro never cries. Exception: watching Field of Dreams, E.T., or Sports Legend retire.
Only first time he retires.
Yeah, only the first time. You can no longer cry when Ric Flair retires.
Oh, yeah, we're done. Oh, man, especially after 2008 when he came back to TNA. That was when he went to TNA. That was like, I can't even be sad if he retires.
Look, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Look, I can't even trust that you're really retiring anymore.
Yeah, because you slammed John Cena. I was like, it was a great moment. It's like, upon agreeing another bro may change a high five, fist bump, or a bro hug, but never a full embrace. Elvis and I broke this a lot. Yeah, Elvis and I broke that one.
You actually open hand, wrap both of them around like that?
Not for like a long period of time, but it was like a quick, hey, how you doing? But yeah, we've broken that. Elvis and I broke that one. Yeah.
All right.
He initiates it, so I'm just like, all right, I guess we're going for this.
Bro loves his country, unless that country isn't America.
Oh, yeah. A bro never applies sunscreen to another bro, except if the bros are within 7 degrees latitude of the equator.
In other words, if you're right on the fucking equator, this doesn't matter. It's fucking hot.
Okay, all right. A bro never wears jeans to a strip club. Reasons: cloth pockets are roomier and elastic allow for a thicker wad of cash. Denim clashes with the club's leopard, zebra, or other safari amount motif. 1 word, 2 syllables, 3 hours in the ER. Zipper. It's a performance and deserves respect. You don't feel it as much on your you-know-what. If the bro is sitting next to some dude who's stuck in the middle seat on an airplane, he shall yield him all of their shared arm rest unless the dude has taken his shoes off, is snoring, makes the bro get up more than once, use the lavatory, purchase headphones, and they announce the in-flight movie is 27 Dresses. See Article 35. A bro never wears pink, not even in Europe. Thank you! Thank you. I will give one and only one amendment to this. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm cool with that. Thank you.
I don't understand the issue. Some people look decent in pink. Period.
Dolph Ziggler does not. I don't care what anybody says. It is.
His skin color, it works. Because
somehow Bret Hart could pull it off. I don't know how. I think it's because it was more black than the pink. I don't know. But I'm sorry. Every time I saw those pink shirts on Ziggler, he looked like such a fruitcake. I'm sorry. It looks so
look at him in anything, he looks like a fruitcake. And that's not what he wore that changed that.
It's just the pink looks so bright and gay and ugh.
I don't understand it. I don't. It's like, I don't personally wear it because I don't care for the color pink. Fuck, I don't.
Just pink is like, it's wrong. Just pink is wrong. It's so wrong. Just dudes should not be wearing pink. It just goes back. It's
I
just
like pink on my face. I'm just saying.
I'll add a second amendment to this. But yeah, I'm saying Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I get it. I like if a guy wears pink for the month of October. I get it.
And I think
that makes perfect sense.
I think it should depend on the shade of pink.
That too. Okay, actually, I will say this. I will add another amendment. If your pink shirt says "Don't laugh, this is your girlfriend's shirt," I will accept that as well. Because that is an awesome burn. So
now, a bro never publicly reveals how many chicks he's banged. Corollary: a bro also never reveals how many chicks another bro has banged.
Well, Southside Steve has clearly broken that rule. Because he's mentioned on the Regular Guy show that the number of women he had sex with before he got married was 419. So he has mentioned the number, and he married 419. So, and I just found out recently they're about to have their first child. So Southside Steve, shout out to you, my brother. Congratulations. But
get tested.
Oh boy. But yeah, Southside Steve broke that one. 49. When asked, do you need some help? A bro should automatically respond, I got it. Whether or not he's actually got it.
Exceptions. Carrying an expensive TV, parallel parking an expensive car, loading an expensive TV into an expensive car.
Yes, I will. Yes, I've done that a lot.
Okay. If a bro should accidentally strike another bro's undercarriage with his arm while walking, both bros shall silently agree to continue as if it never happened.
Yes.
You do not ever admit that you brushed another brother's.
We just say, look, I say nothing, you don't say nothing. We just move on. 51. A bro checks out another bro's blind date and reports back with a thumbs up or thumbs down. Never been on a blind date, so can't really say I've done that one. A bro is not required to remember another bro's birthday, though a phone call every now and again probably wouldn't kill him.
Hey, how you doing? You still alive? Good. Talk to you later. Click.
Yeah. But we're not obligated to remember birthdays. That's good, because I'm terrible at remembering birthdays that aren't on Facebook. Yeah. Thank God for Facebook. I wouldn't remember half these people's birthdays. I really wouldn't. The only birthdays I remember are like my immediate family. That's all I remember. My brother, my mom, my actual bro.
Even in a drought, a bro flushes twice. I'm going to specify. This is talking about number 2, not number 1.
Yeah. Yes. A bro is required to go out with his bros on St. Patty's Day and other official bro holidays, including Halloween, New Year's Eve, and Desperation Day, February 13th. Okay. Well, I will say this. I don't think we've ever really... Well, I will say this. I've broken some of these rules because I don't think we've ever done anything crazy on these holidays. And I know on Halloween, I'm gonna be working, so I'm not even gonna be able to go out on Halloween. However,
we can hit a Halloween party the weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend.
Oh, there actually is one. Speaking of, I mentioned Southside Steve earlier. They're holding a party at a place in Beaufort. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm getting my costume set up. I got some stuff for it. My mom's helping me style the wig for it, but I got a kick-ass costume this year.
Even an emergency that requires a tourniquet, a bro never borrows from or lends clothes to another bro. Well, me and Elvis and you are all guilty of this.
We did this on Zach's birthday. By the way, I'm never wearing that goddamn shirt again. Ever again. I will never wear that shirt again.
I'll wear the one I wore again. I look better than everybody.
Oh, you look fantastic. If I heard the words Bible salesman one more time, I'm going to choke the life out of somebody. I'm looking. Thank God Lee Marie was there to make it somewhat cooler. But looking at her like, I'm going to kill your boyfriend. I'm going to kill your boy. I'm going to kill all of you. I'm never. Because what pissed me off is I showed up and I looked cool. I had a cool outfit. And you guys turned me into a Bible salesman.
In my defense, they had changed him before I got there.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine. Elvis, I'm going to kill. I'm never doing that again.
56. A bro is required to alert another bro if the bro-chick ratio at a party falls below 1-to-1. However, to avoid broflation, a bro is only allowed to alert one bro. In other words, if there's more chicks than guys, than bros, you gotta tell your buddy.
Yeah.
But you only gotta alert one bro because you don't want to have too many bros and not enough chicks. That's worse.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to pick the bro. You got to pick one bro, and then the rest of them unfortunately have to suffer. It says here, a bro never reveals the score of a sporting event to another bro unless that bro has thrice confirmed he wants to hear it.
Are you sure? But I mean, are you really sure? You're not going to be pissed.
One more time. Are you sure about this?
Okay.
Okay. The score was 20-17.
In favor of whoever.
Yeah.
All right. A bro doesn't grow a mustache.
Exception. While shaving, it's more than okay for a bro to keep the whiskers around his mouth till the end so that he might temporarily experiment with different facial hair configurations.
But it still has to be shaved.
Yeah, I know. No.
Another exception is Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
That's just
Tom Selleck, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. No.
Eddie Murphy had one. He did very well.
He did better with the Fu Manchu.
Yeah. He had something. Yeah, but yeah, so okay, fine. It was a phase. It was 3 years ago. I'm not going to do it again.
All right, Pito. A bro must always post bail for another bro unless it's out of state or like crazy expensive. Crazy expensive bail is
Years you've been bros times $100.
So basically, let's see, what year was it?
So it was 2012. So it would be like $400 is like the maximum you could bail me out for.
The maximum I'm required to bail you out.
The maximum you're required to bail me out for. If it's more than 400, then I'm in no way. Because that's years we've been bros. So a bro shall honor thy father and mother, for they were once bro and chick. However, a bro never thinks of them in that capacity. Cool. So my dad is not a bro. All right. And my mom is not a chick. I'd never say that. She would kill me. If a bro, for whatever reason, becomes aware of another bro's anniversary with a chick, he shall endeavor to make that information available to his bro, regardless of whether he thinks his bro already knows. Like that one. Yes. If you know the anniversary, you tell the anniversary. I like that.
All right. In the event that two bros lock on the same target, a bro who calls dibs first has dibs. If they both call dibs at the same time, the bro who counts aloud 10, the fastest, has dibs. If both arrive at the number 10 at the same time, the bro who bought the last round of drinks has dibs. If they haven't yet purchased drinks, the taller of the two bros has dibs. If they're the same height, the bro with the longer dry spell has dibs. So the dry spells be of equal length. A game of discreet brochambeau shall determine dibs, providing the chick is still there.
Rock, paper, scissors for bros. Brochambeau. Do I want to know? I don't know what that is.
Rock, paper, scissors for bros.
Oh, okay. Brochambeau. Okay, cool. And a bro will make any and all efforts to provide his bro with protection. We talked about that one. Protection forms a central pillar, or more accurately, a plastic coating for the central pillar of the bro way of life.
You don't have to read all that.
Oh, yeah. A bro must provide his bro with a ticket to an event if said event involves the second bro's favorite sports team and a playoff scenario.
I would add in music, a favorite band as well.
Yeah.
A favorite form of entertainment in general, unless it is ballet or opera or anything females. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, obviously, if I won 2 tickets to Shinedown, you're going. And if you ever got 2 tickets to Limp Bizkit, I better be the first person you call.
I'll give you both of them.
Sweet. Even better.
I don't care for Limp Bizkit.
But that's on my bucket list. I got to see Limp Bizkit live in concert at some point. I have to.
A bro always reciprocate a round of drinks among bros.
Exception. A bro is off the hook if a bro orders a drink with an umbrella in it. Duly noted. If a bro suffers pain due to the permanent dissolution of a relationship with a lady friend, a bro shall offer nothing more than a "that sucks, man" and copious quantities of beer. A bro also refrain from pejorative commentary, deserved or not, regarding said lady for a period of 3 months, when the requisite backslide window has closed.
Should a bro pick up a guitar? I'm guilty. Should a bro pick up a guitar at a party and commence playing, another bro shall point out that he is a tool. Now, keep in mind, it does not say I can't pick up the damn guitar. It just says that if I see someone else pick up the guitar, I have to call them a tool. But that would make me a hypocrite, so I can't do that either.
Exactly.
If a bro be on a hot streak, another bro will do everything possible to ensure the longevity, even if that includes jeopardizing his own personal records or the missing of work, or if necessary, generating a realistic fear that the end of the world is imminent. Exception, dry spell trumps hot streak.
Yes. 69. Duh.
Enough said.
That's enough said right there. 70. A bro will drive another bro to the airport or pick him up, but never both for the same trip. He is not expected to be on time, help with luggage, or inquire about his bro's trip or general well-being. Okay. As a courtesy to bros the world over, a bro never brings more than 2 other bros to a party. 3 bros are cool, 3 amigos, 3 musketeers, the police, Apollo 13 astronauts, and the 3 stooges. 4 bros are lame. Mount Rushmore, the Fantastic Four, the Monkees, and Michael Jordan's teammates.
Now, I will say, when it says Fantastic Four, it is in parentheses the feature film version, not the comics. You don't bitch us out about that. Oh, and then there are exceptions as well. 3 bros, the exception, Hanson. Not cool.
Yeah, not cool.
4 bros, exception. It was like 4 bros are lame, exception, the Beatles.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into that.
72. A bro never spell checks.
I don't have to. My phone does that for me.
Yeah. I do.
73. When a group of bros are in a restaurant, each shall engage in the time-honored ritual of jockeying to pay the bill, regardless of affordability. When the group ultimately decides to divide the check, each bro shall act upset rather than enormously relieved.
Yes. Oh, yes. At a red light, a bro inches as close as possible to the rear bumper of the car in front of him, and then immediately honks his horn when the light turns green. That way, if another bro is several cars behind, he'll have a better chance of making it through the intersection before the light turns red again.
A bro automatically enhances another bro's job description when introducing him to a chick. Now, it's like...
Chicks like to about their age, promiscuity, and sometimes with the help of extensive makeup and sexual lingerie, even their body shape. As such, it is fair game to exaggerate. Oh, yeah. Larry's done that. Larry's done that for me before.
For example, if their interests are ice cream, muscles, and money, I'm a muscular ice cream tycoon.
Yes. If a bro is on the phone with a chick while in front of his bros and for whatever reason desires to say, I love you, he shall first excuse himself for the room or employ a subsonic Barry White-esque tone. Okay, that makes sense.
Bros don't cuddle.
Okay, now, when they say bros don't cuddle, they mean with each other or with their girls?
I'm pretty sure with each other.
Okay, cool. All right. Wait, okay, now, this is a question I'm going to ask. You tell me yes or no. Should there be an amendment like the one like in Without a Paddle where they were stuck in the rain? It was really, really cold.
Well, they put that as an exception on here, but they also crossed it out.
Okay. So I guess, okay. A bro shall never
rack jack his wingman.
Rackjack is to steal your wingman's chick. To commemorate and solidify the unbreakable bond between the bro and his wingman, it is recommended that before going out, each face the other, place his left hand on the bro code, raise the right hand, and recite the wingman pledge.
At a wedding, bros shall reluctantly trudge out for the garter toss and feign interest for the benefit of the chicks present. Whichever bro gets stuck with the garter shall lightheartedly pretend he's not horrified at the thought of being the next one to drop before scurrying off to the bar for a very stiff drink and or shots.
Yes. Number 80. A bro shall make every effort to aid another bro in riding the tricycle, engaging in a threesome, short of completing the tricycle himself. The total age of all the threes should be less than 83.
Now, we're not going to... Well, first off, I'm fucking me alone as I am 25. I mean 70. If we're all 25, that's 75. So that kind of works.
Yeah. So like, let's see. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, once you get up to like 35 years old, your partner's gonna be young.
Okay. So threesome. Yeah. True. Very true.
All right. Anyway. 81. A bro never leaves the toilet seat. A bro always leaves the toilet seat up for his bros.
Absolutely. 82. If 2 bros get into a heated argument over something and one says something out of line, the other shall not expect him to take it back or apologize to make amends. That's inhuman. Okay. All right. 83. A bro shall at all costs honor the platinum rule. Never, ever, 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 ever love thy neighbor. In particular, a bro shall never mix it up romantically with a coworker. Exceptions: coworker is an 8 or better. You are superior to the coworker. Coworker dresses a little slutty. Company recently sued for sexually harassment. Someone makes a bet that you can't. You are switching floors soon. You and your coworker get stuck in an elevator. Coworker soon to be fired. Coworker hits on you. Coworker goes through divorce. Coworker not offended when you accidentally email provocative self pictures to office.
So pretty much, never love that neighbor except always love that neighbor.
Yes. Bro shall stop whatever he's doing and watch Die Hard if it's on TV.
Ditto Shawshank Redemption. Also Top Gun, Big Lebowski, and the first half of Full Metal Jacket.
Thank you. Don't tell me, because I'm not watching the whole thing. Once the drill instructor dies and the girl does the me so horny, that's it. After the me so horny part, you might as well just stop.
And porn.
And porn, absolutely. If a bro buys a new car, he's required to pop the hood when showing it off to his bros. His bros are required to whistle even if they don't know what they are whistling at. Never done that. Never need to do that.
When a bro meets a chick, he shall endeavor to find out whether she fits the hot crazy scale, scale before pursuing her. We know about that.
Yes.
Make sure the bitch ain't crazy. Well, all bitches are crazy. That's beyond the point.
Make sure the crazy
she's
is
hotter than she is crazy. Make sure she's hotter than she is crazy.
Yes. 87. A bro never questions another bro's stated golf score, maximum bench press, or height. He can, however, ask the bro to prove it, traditionally in the form of a wager. Slap that. If a bro, for whatever reason, must drive another bro's car, he shall not adjust the pre-programmed radio stations, the mirrors, or the seated position, even if the last requirement results in the bro trying to drive the vehicle as a giant praying mantis would. Okay, I have never done the radio station thing, but I have done the mirrors in the seat position, so I have broken that. A bro shall always say yes in support of a bro. Yes.
What number are we at? I'm sorry. We're
on 90.
Okay. All right. Before we get, when I say what it's basically saying is, the chick says, "Did he really go to the moon?" Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, he went to the moon
like 2 years ago. It was crazy. It was all over the news. How did you not see that? Well, also, and I think this should be added in here. If you're gonna tell a lie, make sure me and you collaborate that lie so I can have a fake website put up.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
look, right here. Here's the article.
Yes. So that should be an amendment. Say yes in support of the bro, but make sure you collaborate on the lie first.
All right. A bro shows up to another bro's party with at least one more unit of alcohol than he plans to drink. If you plan on drinking a 6-pack, bring at least a 6-pack and one other drink. You can't just come up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring this bottle here, but I'm gonna chug all that shit there." No.
If the party sucks and or there are too many dudes, the bro's in time to leave with his alcohol. Though etiquette dictates he should wait until nobody is looking. Okay. If a group of bros suspect that their bro is trying to give himself a nickname, they shall rally to call him by an adjacent, yet more demeaning nickname.
In other words, if Vinny tries to give himself a nickname like the Booch, we should be calling him the Bitch.
No. Wait, no. Booch is a brand name. That should not count. I didn't give myself that nickname. It was given to me, first of all. It was bestowed upon me by seniors in high school when I was in New Jersey. It carried over with me to Georgia, where I was called the Booch. So it is also a family nickname. My dad has it. My Sonny actually has it. One time his friends called him Booch. People thought he was me, and they bought him free drinks. My brother used the name to get free drinks at a party one night because they thought he was me from the Regular Guys show. So that does not count. That does not count.
You're getting so pissy. I was giving an example.
Okay, sorry. I'm very protective of my nickname.
All right, bitch.
It's special. Thank you. The bro keeps his booty calls at a safe distance. Bros don't speak French to each other. I don't even speak French, so that isn't even going to be a problem.
I think that should just say corollary, any language of love.
Yes, period.
Sure. All right. If a bro is in the bathroom and runs out of toilet paper, another bro may toss him a new roll, but at no point may their hands touch or the door open more than 30 degrees
from fully closed. I would probably just be like, okay, I'm just probably rolling under the door and like get you to catch it. Like,
how fucking high up is your door?
I thought it was like in a public bathroom where they have the thing up. Oh, if it's another room, it's like,
it
okay.
doesn't specify public bathroom, just
Okay.
a bathroom.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. 95. A bro shall alert another bro to the presence of a chesty woman, regardless of whether or not he knows the bro. Such alerts may be administered verbally. The shoes tap, the eye redirect, the sweet chin kick, D cups and up only, please. The swift shin kick, but only D cups, nothing else.
Has to be bigger, bitch.
Yes.
Bros go camping. Bros shall go camping at least once a year, or at least attempt to start a fire.
Elvis is actually planning something like this.
I live up in the fucking mountains. We start a fire all the goddamn time.
Oh, I'm just saying. Elvis has been talking about wanting to go, like you, me, him, and Zach go camping at one point.
Okay, but his girlfriend's got to bring us hot girls.
Yes. He's been talking about us like going camping. Like he wanted to do like a bros camp out or something like
that. Number 97. Where a bro went to college is going to kick his bro's college ass over the field this weekend.
Yes.
Once again, this goes back to even if you don't care about sports, you care about sports.
Yes. So basically, Georgia State's gonna kick any college person, and they kick any person. I don't know. A bro never lies to his bros about the hotness of chicks at a given social venue or event. What?
In other words, you don't tell your bro, dude, the chicks here are gorgeous. And you see those looking like, dude, they're like 7s.
At best. Okay, that makes sense. A bro never asks for directions when lost. Exception. A bro may ask for directions from a hot chick who seems to know the area. A bro may ask for directions from a hot chick even if she also appears lost. A bro may ask for directions from a hot chick even if he himself is not lost at all.
Yes.
Point of order, yes. Okay. Plus, but GPS, I don't know how you can get lost. So I think that one may not even be in effect.
No, here's what my phone's dead. I don't have access to my GPS anymore. And stupid me, I left my fucking car charger at home. Can you tell me how to get there?
Oh, yeah. Of course, you got to make sure at that exact moment you don't hear dun 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 dun. It's alive.
I think today, on today's date, if you're out and you're gonna go talk to a cute woman, phone's got to be on silent.
Yes.
Don't fuck yourself. That should be it. That should be a new article. We got to.
Yes.
If you're pursuing a woman, silence the damn phone.
Absolutely.
When pulling up to a stoplight, a bro lowers his windows so that all might enjoy his music selection.
Corollary: if there happens to be a hot chick driving the car next to the bro shall put his sunglasses down to get a better look. If he's not wearing his sunglasses, he will first put them on, then pull them down to get a better look.
So we're talking about one of these here. It's like, there we go.
Yeah, I could have handed it to you.
The ugliest fucking. Anyway. That's like a fucking rock move right there.
Oh yeah, cool. Well, the thing is, technically I have glasses, so would I have to put sunglasses over them and pull them down, or could I just use my glasses to pull down and get? Oh wait, I couldn't do that. It would look stupid. That would give me less of a look. So no, I can't do that look.
Okay.
God, I missed that. If a bro asks another bro to keep a secret, he shall take that secret to his grave and beyond. If the bros discover there is indeed life after death, so ha! This is what makes them bros, not chicks. So you can't tell the incident. Got you. Yes. Bro code loophole.
Problem with that. You talked about it on the radio station here, which means this is no longer a secret.
Son of a bitch. I thought I was going to win. God damn it. All right. A bro
lawyer.
That was a good line. I like that. A bro shall take great care in selecting and training his wingman. A bro never wears socks with sandals. He commits to one cohesive footgear plan and sticks with it. I
completely agree with that.
Yes. I think I may have broken that rule once, and that was when I got really, really bad sunburn and really bad blisters on my foot. So I kind of had to wear socks because it just looked grotesque.
The mom of a bro is always off limits, but the stepmom of a bro is fair game if she initiates or is wearing at least one article of leopard print clothing, provided she looks good in it, but not if she smokes methanol cigarettes.
Menthol cigarette. Okay, so that is interesting. So the stepmom of a bro is fair game, but the mom of a bro is always off limits. Okay, no, yes. Well, we know one bro who broke that, Ross Geller. If you watch Friends, Ross broke that code. 105. If a bro is not invited to another bro's wedding, he does not make a big deal out of it, even if, let's face it, he was kind of responsible for setting up the couple and had already picked out the perfect wedding gift and everything. It's not cool. I mean, it's cool. No big whoop. I can't tell that's a little condescending.
There's only a little sarcasm in there.
Yeah, so it'd be kind
given
of
the opportunity to given an option on quantity when ordering a beer with bros, a bro always selects the largest size available and shall never hear the end of it that night.
Absolutely. A bro never leaves another bro hanging.
High five, fist bump, does not matter. You go with it.
Yes, even though Barney in one episode was literally like, come on. What? It's like, he just starts making every sarcastic comment he can. Up top! And then finally gets it like tied to like an armrest. And then finally Lily bumps it. And he goes, oh, thank you. And then he goes up top. And then no one gives him a high five. He goes, crap. They left it. Oh, they all broke that rule. They all broke that rule in the movie. Definitely. If a bro forgets a guy's name, he may call him bro, dude, or man, but never bro. I have done that before. I said, hey, what's up, man? I've literally said that to people whose names I should remember, but completely forgot.
But never say bro, because if you can't remember their name, they're not really your bro.
Good point. When bros attend a sporting event and see themselves on Jumbotron, they shall purse their lips and flex their biceps while informing the crowd that their team is number one, despite any objective rankings to the contrary. If a bro is hitting it off with a chick, his bro shall do anything within his means to ensure the desired outcome.
There it is. It does not matter what that is. They're hitting it off. You got to make it look better.
Yeah. If a bro
Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was like, brother. You walk up and they're hitting it off, right? I was like, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Can't believe she left you like that, man.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's great.
If a bro discovers another bro has forgotten the sign out of his email, the bro will sign out for him, but only after first sending a few angry emails to random contacts and then deleting all sent messages.
That happened to me once at the radio station, and I never regret. And I had to deal with a lot of cleanup after that. Although, actually, Jamie Ward did that to me in Vegas. It wasn't my email, it was my Facebook, and I was in the bathroom and they were looking at something on my laptop. So then Jamie starts writing all this stuff about, like, if you see any posts from me about, like, oh, I find dudes attractive or something like that, or anything out of the ordinary that would have sounded like I'm coming out of the closet, I like to blow dudes. Jamie freaking typed that on my Facebook, and I had to go back and delete them all and then write Jamie Ward's fucking with my Facebook.
112, a bro does not sing along to music at a bar. Exception, a bro may participate in karaoke, and the exception to the exception, no chick songs.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of karaoke, I definitely got to film. I'm thinking about filming a carpool karaoke video this weekend just because I got something. It's part of an audition thing I got to do. So Elvis and I are getting together. So I'm just saying, I don't know we might be doing it Sunday. I don't know. So if you're down,
it would have to be early if it's on Sunday because I can't stay out late some days.
Oh, yeah. It would probably be in the afternoon or something. So I get off work at 3. But yeah, it's like a 1-minute video, so it wouldn't take us too long to film it. We'll talk more about that later. Let's see. A bro abides by the accepted age difference formula when pursuing a young chick. Acceptable age difference formula is chick's age equals guy's age divided by 2 plus 7.
The chick's age has to be is less than or equal to the guy's age divided by 2 plus 7. Basically, let's see. You're how old? 29.
I'm 29.
The youngest chick that you can date is 21 and a half years old.
21 and a half. Okay.
I can date as young as 19 and a half.
Okay. All right. Cool. If a bro must crash on his bro's couch for an extended period of time, he shall offer to split the cost of toilet paper and the cable bill if said period exceeds 2 weeks. If he stays longer than a month, he shall offer to contribute some rent. If he stays longer than 2 months, he shall steam clean the couch or have it incinerated, whichever is more applicable. Well, you've usually stayed on my couch for like at least a night, so we've never really had that option. Usually if we crash at those places, it's been at least a day. A clothing optional beach doesn't really mean clothing optional for bros. Yes, Jerry, Steven, and I definitely adhered to that when we were in Miami.
A bro shall not kill another bro or a bro's chances to score with a chick.
Yes, and I don't think we've never done that. Oh yeah, but we had somebody do that at once on a party. Somebody cock blocked Elvis. This is back when he was single. That bro has since been exiled to the farthest regions of the world.
I got you. Okay.
Yes.
A bro never willingly relinquishes possession of the remote control. If another bro desires a channel change, he may verbally request one or engage the fool's errand of getting up and manually changing the channel.
It is fully expected that a bro will try anything to gain possession of the remote up to and including an attempt to flatulate his bro out of the room. And it's a good thing they say that your dad is not your bro because the dad is the only person that's ever made me willingly relinquish possession of a remote control. So I guess dads are the exception. When a bro is with his bros, he is not a vegetarian. I wonder how many times Daniel Bryan broke that rule.
When 3 bros share the backseat of a car, it is unacceptable for any bro to put his arm around another bro to increase space. Likewise, it is unacceptable for 2 bros to share a motorcycle unless the motorcycle is equipped with a sidecar, a motorcycle.
Yes. I don't know. Did that happen when we went to Zach's party? I think it was at one point like we were all driving in a car at one time.
We definitely did not put our arms around each other.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just checking because I know you and Zach were in the back seat. I think Elvis and I were up front. Or were you in the front seat? I don't remember.
See, that's the advantage when there's only 2 people in the back seat. It doesn't matter. You're separated.
Oh, that's right. There wasn't a guy in the middle. Why do I think there was a guy in the middle? I don't know. A bro always calls another bro by his last name. Well, we've never done that. Even if he's never skied before.
Think about it. He doesn't call Ted Mosby. And Ted doesn't call him Stinson.
No, he doesn't.
None of them follow that rule.
I think it's just because I don't know. Even if he's never skied before, a bro doesn't travel with the bunny slope. Correlatively, if a bro experiences a catastrophic wipeout, he can always blame his blind bindings or the conditions. A bro is always psyched. Always.
I like the fact that he put the get psyched list on here.
Yeah.
Great song choices. Anyway, we'll move on. 2 bros shall maintain at least a 3-foot radius between them while dancing on the same floor, even when reenacting the knife fight from Beat It, which I guess 2 bros shouldn't do anyway, or at least not very often.
Yeah. If a bro should shoot an air ball, strike out while playing softball, or throw a gutter ball while bowling, he's required to make some sort of excuse for himself. I've had to make a lot of those.
Sun's in my eye. Dude, we're inside.
Wind took it. If a bro is driving ahead of another bro in a bro train, he's required to attempt to lose him in traffic as a funny joke.
Basically, if you're following me to some event, I'm like, I got to make as many extra turns.
I will kill you. In a scenario where 2 or more bros are watching entertainment of the adult variety, one bro is forbidden from intentionally or unintentionally touching another bro in any capacity. This may include, but is not limited to, the high five, the fist bump, the congratulatory gluteal pat. Winking is also kind of a no-no. Duly noted. Even though adult entertainment is something do you think the last time I did that? I think I was like a kid or
strip
something.
Club.
Yeah, strip club. Oh, right, yeah. A bro will always help another bro reconstruct the events from the previous night, unless these events entail hooking up with an ugly chick or the bro repeatedly saying, I love you, man, to all his bros. That moment never took place. Never. A bro never wears 2 articles of clothing at the same time. They bear the same school name, vacation decision, or sports team. Even in a laundry emergency, it is preferred that a bro go out half naked rather than violate this code. Half naked from the waist up naturally.
In other words, your dick can't hang out.
Oh, yeah.
If a bro lends another bro a DVD, video game, or piece of lawn machinery, he shall not expect to ever get it back unless his bro happens to die and bequeath it back to him. In my will. No, it's like I borrow something from you. In my will, Vinny, I want you to have my copy of whatever. That was mine to begin with, you son of a bitch.
If a bro learns another bro has been in a traffic accident, he must first ask what type of car he collided with and whether it got totaled before asking if his bro is okay.
Damn, what were you driving? You all right?
While a bro is not expected to know exactly how to change a tire, he is required to at least drag out the jack and stare at the flat for a while. If he needs to consult the car's ownership manual to locate the jack, he shall do so from inside the car where he's not visible to passerby and where he can discreetly call a tow truck. After which it's recommended that he hide the jack by the side of the road so a legitimate excuse when the tow truck arrives. I've never done that, broken that rule several times.
You don't know how to change a tire?
I learned. Here's the thing. I know how to get the tire off the car. I know how to get the new tire back.
You line up the holes.
I tried that. It didn't work. Somebody had to pull over and help me. But I know it was bad. I panicked. If a bro decides to let all of his bros down and get married, he's required to invite them to the wedding. Even if this directly violates the wishes of his fiancée and results in a no-sex penalty or whatever lame domestic punishment couples might employ.
A bro only claims a fart after first accusing at least one other bro.
Exception, pull my finger. A bro is entitled to use a woman as his wingman.
We've talked about this already with the other bro, with the women can be bros part.
Yes. So they kind of wrote that twice.
They didn't specify wingmen in that sense.
Oh, yeah. If a scenario arises in which a bro has promised two of his bros permanent shotgun, one of the following shall determine the co-pilot. Foot race to the car, silent auction, or in the case of a road trip exceeding 450 miles, a no-holds-barred cage match to death.
And remember, even in a fight to the death, bro never punches another bro in the groin.
Very true. When interrogated by a girlfriend about a bachelor party, a bro shall offer nothing more than a disinterested, it was okay. A bro can never bring a camera back from a bachelor party. The only memento a bro is allowed to bring back is something that can be destroyed by penicillin. When hosting, a bro orders enough pizza for all his bros.
There's an equation. The number of pizzas equals 3 times the number of bros divided by 8.
Yeah, technically we've never really followed that rule because usually when I've gone to Frank's house, I've usually been the one that's brought the pizza.
Well, if you think about it, let's say we've got 8 people.
Yeah.
3 times 8 is 24. Or 3, so that's 3 times 8 is 24. Divided by 8 was once again 3. So that's 3 pizzas for 8 people. Then that's not a bad, it makes sense. It fits.
Yes.
Okay. Anywho.
A real bro doesn't laugh when a guy gets hit in the groin. Exception, unless he doesn't know the guy. Yes, fair enough. Regardless of veracity, a bro never admits familiarity with a Broadway show or musical, despite the fact that, yes, Broadway begins with bro. A bro deserves the right to simply walk away during the first 5 minutes of a date. Lemon law.
Yes.
The lemon law was something he definitely... And the thing is, it got so popular that it was used on Barney, and Barney wasn't even pissed. He just went on. He's like, lemon law, it works.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
A bro can only get a manicure if A, he's trying to sleep with a hot Asian woman performing the manicure, or B, it's been longer than a month since his last manicure. It's called the bro code, not the slob code.
Yes. A bro shall seek no revenge if he passes out around his bros and wakes up to find marker all over his face. Good, so my brother can't kill me for what happened years ago.
I also believe this should be specified. If you're the first to pass out.
Yeah. That happened to me in Vegas. I was the first to pass out. I woke up covered in toilet paper.
If you are the first to pass out, it should be in the bro code. And I think we should add it that other bros are required to mark up his face.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. A bro shows we already did that one. When executing a high five, a bro is forbidden from intertwining his fingers or grasping a bro's hand.
We've never broken that.
No.
We've never
We're not holding hands. We're not on the no. I think there's one exception. Hands open, cross thumbs, then go to the bro hug.
Yeah, then you go into the bro hug. Yeah, that'll work. And then sometimes they do the thing where you go like that to kind of do the quick go.
It's a break.
And it's like a break. So that one will be acceptable. That's acceptable. A bro is never offended if another bro fails to return a phone call, text, or email in a timely fashion. Well, you were, yeah. Should there be, I think we should add an amendment based on what happened this morning. If you're running late and you, then yes, you should probably be offended if you're like running late for something. We should amend that just based on what happened today.
It is unacceptable for two bros. Well, technically, you weren't trying to return a call or nothing like that. So that doesn't apply.
Yeah.
It is unacceptable for two bros to share a hotel bed without first exhausting all couch, cot, pillows on the floor combinations. If it's still unavoidable, they should prevent any incidental spoonage by arm wrestling to determine who sleeps under the covers. Once decided, each bro shall don as many lower layers as possible before silently fist bumping each other good night.
Oh yes, absolutely. We definitely did that. We've definitely done that on hotel trips. Like I think it was like I slept in one bed, Steven slept in another bed, Jerry slept on the floor. I kept my bed because I was sick for a good period of time. But anyway.
A bro refrains from using too much detail in relating exploits to his bros.
Provide graphic detail unconsciously forces your bros to picture you naked, and there's no coming back from that. So basically, if you get laid, don't go into crazy details.
Like, hey, check out the chick I was with last night. That's about as much as you can do.
Yeah. Just say she's a freak. That may be there. Now, let's see. If a bro sees another bro get into a fight, he immediately has his bro's back. Exception. If his bro has picked a fight with a scary-looking guy, if this is the third fight or more the bro has gotten into that week, if the bro has a note from a physician excusing him from having anybody's back.
A bro doesn't listen to chick music in front of other bros. When alone, a bro may listen to, say, Sarah McLachlan album or two, but only to gain valuable insights into the female psyche, not because he finds her melodies tragically haunting, yet curiously uplifting at the same time.
Yes. A bro never pretends to understand and enjoy cigars.
And Article 150, no sex with your bro's ex.
It is never ever permissible for a bro to sleep with his bro's ex. Violating this code is worse than killing a bro.
Oh, there are amendments. Are the amendments on there?
No, but I'd like to see the amendments.
Okay,
for this rule. I need to know.
This is not for this specific rule. This is period.
Well, I'm just saying for the amendment of 150, should there be a statute of limitations like on how long they've been broken up?
I think it should be amended that it should be very clearly stated between individuals. I should be able to come to you and say, "Hey, look, I know y'all dated in the past. Is it cool if I hit that?"
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm saying that I
think that's a bromunication, man.
Yeah, there was a lack of bromunication.
All right. Amendment 1, a bro is entitled to have sex with his bro's ex if she initiates it, she's really hot, or if the bro is out of town or in a different room.
Thank you.
In a different room.
Thank you. I've been vindicated. Yes. Because yes. Oh, thank God. I didn't break the bro code. Because Andrea was super hot and she did initiate a lot of that. So
okay, here we go.
I'm good. Thank God.
There are violations. Okay, approved punishments for violating the bro code.
Oh boy. We're both guilty of some of these, so.
Yeah. Revocation of wingman status. A text blackout. Designated all-time tip lever. Assigned to solar refraction seat in the living room.
Okay.
In other words, you get the seat that gets the glare. Okay. Removal from inappropriate emails forward list. You don't get the sexy pictures no more.
Okay.
Waterboarding.
Oh, shit.
Temporary blacklist from barbecues and football Sundays. Loss of permanent shotgun status. Bumped from top position in not using season tickets list.
Okay.
Removal from a holiday card mailing list. Revocation of airport pickup drop-off privileges. Must help offended bro move heavy furniture. Temporary removal from usual golf foursome. That sounded naughty.
Yeah.
Must return stuff loaned from offended bro. Even the stuff he thinks bro forgot about.
Yes.
No longer allowed to borrow the truck. Offended bro no longer required to bring beer over.
Okay. Those kind of work. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the bro code. And I'm glad we got a chance to chat about this. And I had a couple clips from How I Met Your Mother, but I know we don't have enough time to play a lot of them. So I'm just gonna play one real quick because this is one that Desmond and I had to rewind a bunch of times because it was really, really funny. So I'm gonna play this one and then we'll do some wrestling talk.
This is an outrage. We are international businessmen on a very important international business trip. I demand you release us immediately. You demand? No. You stop it, man. We have no demand. But I'm going to have to ask you to remain calm. Yeah, I'm calm. I'm totally calm. Look, this is all just it's a misunderstanding. Please. We are international businessmen. My colleague accidentally left the bag there. Now, please let us go before we miss our international business meeting. I remember the last time I saw an international businessman with an untucked shirt. Tell him you're that lame. We are international businessmen. Oh, come on! Lower your voice to restrain you. Dude, seriously, relax.
We are international businessmen. And that's what I love about Barney. He doesn't break. Like, you can't get him to break. And that I thought that was awesome. And all right. And like I said, I do have some other clips from How I Met Your Mother. I'll probably play a bunch of them on Monday. But we'll get into some wrestling talk here. We got about 6 minutes to go. This we got to talk about here. Found a costume for my hoe-ass dog. Dog costumes. Oh boy. So anyway, here's the best part. So we got one here. Goldberg training MMA ahead of WWE Raw returns. We all know this past Monday, Goldberg came back to Raw for the first time in 12 years. Goldberg was in a WWE ring. We'll talk about that in a minute. But they're showing some clips here that apparently Goldberg is doing a little bit of MMA training. Now, obviously, he said that he was doing some MMA training with Dwayne Ludwig and Simon the One Marcus in Denver, Colorado. And it's basically showing off some of the things that he's learned, some of the MMA skills that Goldberg might have. Now, he's obviously not training it back in the ring for MMA, but it looks like he's training for that kind of style match with Brock Lesnar.
Well, he's always had a bit of an MMA thing going for him, with the kicks and the shit that he does.
And it does remind us that the one thing that Goldberg said was Brock Lesnar challenged him to a fight. Yes, it does. And now, Desmond, I got to ask you. I've talked about it. I got to get your thoughts. How did you feel about Goldberg and his return to WWE?
Ask me again after the match.
Okay. So you don't have anything to say about the promo he cut, or?
I thought it was a great promo. I like the fact that he made it very clear. He said, not only does it mean you're next, but it means you're last. He's not doing any more matches after that.
Yeah.
He was very straight to that.
Yes.
That I liked because I don't want him to make. I said if he makes a return, it has to be for one match, and it cannot be a full return.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know if he wants a full return unless they try to give him other matches, but I don't think he wanted to do those.
Yeah, he made it very.
He said maybe I got one more ass kicking left in me,
and he just said it means you're last.
Yeah,
you are last. Period.
That's right. And the thing is, I like this because here's how I feel. Because a lot of people complained about the match that Goldberg and Lesnar had at WrestleMania 20. Even I will agree it was horrible. But here's how I feel about it. There was a lot of factors into why that match was horrible. Number one, the fans knew Goldberg and Lesnar were leaving, so they weren't into it. Number two, they were both angry and bitter and mad at the WWE. They weren't happy with how they were being pushed. So, Lesnar just didn't like to travel, I think. Goldberg didn't like how he was being pushed, and he didn't like the craziness because WWE wasn't PG yet, and he was not happy about that. Like the PG setting now, he's probably in love with it, but Lesnar, he didn't like to travel. He was getting sick of it. He was basically being a self-entitled baby. So the fans were fed up. They were ready to leave. Everything else. So they didn't. I don't feel like they put their best effort into that match. They were just ready to leave. I think now, with the fact that Goldberg said his wife and his son get to see him wrestle for the first time ever. So if you don't think Goldberg's going to give 110%, if for no other reason than to make his wife and kid happy, you're crazy. Even if you didn't give a shit about the fans, he loves his wife. He loves his son. He's going to show them the best of what Goldberg is.
Goldberg's going to give it the best. My problem is I'm worried that it's just going to turn into another suplex fest.
Well, I hope not. You know Goldberg's not going to go for that.
I personally, I hope they put on a good match. As you know, I do not expect a great match from them. I hope they put on a decent match, and Goldberg needs to win.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
I am so sick of watching Lesnar, because if Lesnar wins, there's nothing left.
If Lesnar wins, then the only thing then that basically means Roman Reigns is going to be the guy to beat him when they have another inevitable rematch. Otherwise, you might as well just give Goldberg the win, and because Lesnar's not, because they're trying to keep, because this is the other thing, Lesnar's not special anymore. He's not an attraction anymore. Fans don't give a shit, especially with the fact that his last main event was 13 minutes long, and the match between him and Randy Orton sucked. People hated it.
I still stand by. I like the ending. I love the fact that they fucking bloodied him that way. That showed that we are leaving that PG standard.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. At least with Lesnar, anyway. And I think that a lot of people, and Dean, for example, I think because Lesnar and Goldberg are friends outside the ring, they'll have an easier time working together. Like Dean Ambrose complained that Lesnar during their no holds barred street fight, he was pretty much lazy and didn't want to do anything, and it pissed off Dean Ambrose because he had all these ideas he wanted to work with the weapons, and Lesnar didn't want to do that. I think it's because Lesnar doesn't really know Dean Ambrose that well, so he doesn't really give a shit about having an amazing match. He's wanted to suplex City and go home. But I think because him and Goldberg are close enough friends, Lesnar will be more open to bigger high spots and wanting to do more. So that's why I feel like we can get a good match out of these two, because I think their hearts are in it this time.
I don't think that they need high spots. I mean, I think the most of a high spot we see, I'd love to see Lesnar go up for a moonsault.
Yeah.
Because he's got the capability. We know he's got the
well, when I say high spot, I don't necessarily mean a moonsault or a suicide dive. I mean for he'll want to do more in the ring, like slam-wise and all this other stuff. And
I just want to see that fucking military press spear.
Oh, yeah. Lesnar will probably be more open to doing that with Goldberg than he would be with other people. Because Lesnar, like I said, they're friends. So they'll be easier to work with.
It does piss me off, though. In the game, they call that a fucking spine buster. Like, no, that is a spear.
It is a spear. It becomes a spear later on.
Holds him up and turns into a spear.
Absolutely.
Now, obviously not as powerful as a running spear, but it's still a fucking spear.
Absolutely. And of course, like I said, Goldberg and Lesnar, they're going to have one hell of a fight. It's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. And there's a lot to look forward to. So, yeah, I'm excited for the possibility of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar having that one more match and just knocking it out of the park. And all right, that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up this episode of the Boochcast for today. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in live. I want to thank everybody listening to the archives. And Desmond will be back next week. And most likely. And I'll be back on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. West Coast time. Another brand new episode of the Boochcast. We'll be getting to some more wrestling talk. I got some articles here that we didn't get to that we'll talk about. And of course, I'll give a weekend recap. We'll tell some stories, and Gator Ricky Ross will be back. So we'll get to hear from him, and hopefully he'll tell us about how everything's going. Cause I know he's going to be he's got a stand-up gig on a cruise ship. So hopefully we'll get to hear more about some stories from that. And of course, like I said, there'll definitely be a show on Friday. There'll definitely be a show on Monday. Whether or not there's a show the other days of the week, I don't know yet. I've got a lot of shit on my mind that I'm trying to deal with. But like I said, by January, I'll have an organized list and some changes being made to the show. But like I said, there'll be more on that later. So Until next time. Until next time, this is Vinny and Desmond saying keep on living life and take care. This has been the Boochcast. I'll talk to you guys on Monday right here on Blood-Radio.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.